Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Child, if the Lord had wanted me to swim around in water, he'd have given me fins.
Yeah, you sure are gussed up. Where you going?
I'm going shopping for our Thanksgiving victuals. I hear your beau's coming to eat with us.
I ain't got no beau.
Your pa says so. Mr. Drysdale's stepson. You know, the one they call Sonny.
Shucks, I ain't never even seen him.
Well, your pa tells it. He's coming to court you and spark you.
What does that mean?
You don't know what courting and sparking is?
No.
No, I guess you wouldn't at that. Well, when I get back, you and me better have a little talk.
Have you ever been courted and sparked, Granny?
Honey? When I was a girl back in Tennessee, I set so many boys' hearts on fire that they took to calling that neck of the woods the Smoky Mountains.
Well, see you later.
Daisy, you old heartbreaker. You still got it.
That's the truth. Who you stepping out with?
Ain't stepping out with nobody. I'm going to the supermarket.
What's a supermarket?
I don't know. I reckon it's kind of like a general store. But that's where you have to go to buy your victuals out here. And there's some things I need for that Thanksgiving spread.
Oh, say, speaking of Thanksgiving, we can use the big fancy eating table. I just finished notching the last pot passer.
You think they'll reach?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's give them a try.
Jethro!
Yeah, Granny? You all set to get took to the supermarket?
No, not yet. Fetch me a pot to the fancy eating room.
Yes, sir.
That sure is a mighty fine eating table.
Jethro's fetching a pot.
Granny, you gotta admit, folks built this table sure knowed what they was doing. It is built solid.
It is that. You could set a half-dozen turkey gobblers on there and never sag it a bit.
This here is a dandy idea, especially if you got young ones at the table. The plates won't slip off on the floor.
Yeah, I've sure scrubbed up a mess of pone and sorghum.
Bet nobody ever scrubbed up none from this floor.
There's been plenty spilled on the table, though.
Sorghum?
Something sticky. I can't get that green tablecloth off there. Save me.
It's stuck on it.
I can't imagine anybody to lay a clean tablecloth on a sticky table.
Yeah, Granny, I reckon all women ain't as spick and span as you are when it comes to keeping house.
Here you are, Granny.
Set it in the middle of the table so we'll see if these pot passers reach.
Yeah, I reckon that'll do the trick all right.
Ted, maybe you better whittle some sharp points on a few of them and we can spear the meat and pass it.
That's a good idea, Granny. I'll do that.
How do you reckon the folks that lived here before us passed things?
Well, they probably had a big family and passed from hand to hand. That reminds me, we're having 5 for our Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah, you already told me.
Company coming?
Extra special company. Elly's beau.
Has Elly got a beau?
She sure has.
Mr. Drysdale's stepboy, Sonny.
Him and Elly ain't never seen each other yet. Sonny and his ma just come in from Boston. But Mr. Drysdale says his boy will be just happy to come a-courting Elly.
I won't. I have never submitted to a blind date before, and I refuse to do it now.
Sonny, dear, do it just this once for your daddy.
He's not my daddy. He's your husband.
All right, then. Do it for stepdaddy. It seems to mean a great deal to him.
Mother, I'm the most popular man on the campuses of 3 universities. Vassar, Wellesley, and Smith. To those girls, I'm an idol, to be worshipped. I can't just date anyone.
Sonny, dear, it might be fun to date someone new. Someone young, and lovely, and charming.
For her, yes. But how do I know what she'll look like? No, I can't. I can't. It might cause too much of a trauma, Mama.
But your stepdaddy says she's very attractive. And it seems that she's the daughter of his wealthiest depositor, whom he wishes very much to please.
Mother, what kind of a man have you married? He's selling me for a rich man's gold. It's sordid! Oh, it is sordid! It is sordid!
No, my precious baby. I know it was wrong of me to marry a common bank president, but I wanted you to have everything. And all I could give you was the heritage of a fine old family. But it takes money, too, darling.
Money, I hate that word. Makes the rich the social equal of us.
Oh, no, dear. It could never do that.
I wish you'd read the thesis I wrote on economics last week. Money and why it is not important.
You know, for a boy who's been going to college for 17 years, you haven't learned much.
Milburn, you must not throw it up to Sonny that he keeps going to college. He's trying to find himself.
Don't take my advice. Don't look. Come on, dear. Let Sonny get dressed for his date.
I'll draw him a nice hot bath.
Try not to drown.
Daddy? Just a moment, Daddy.
You called me Daddy. You've never done that before. Well, don't ever do it again.
I refuse to date a strange girl just to benefit your economic situation.
Well, I've got news for you, Sonny. My economic situation and your economic situation have a very definite relationship.
Money doesn't interest me. Who steals my purse steals trash.
Well, you will have a date with Elly Mae Clampett, and you'll be nice to her, or I'll cut off every penny of your trash.
Milburn, did I hear you say that it's the Clampett girl you're asking Sonny to date?
That's right.
But, my dear, I haven't finished the genealogical check of their family tree. We don't know that Elly Mae is socially acceptable for Sonny.
Good heavens.
Now, you listen to me, Sonny. Jed Clampett is thrilled at the prospect of his daughter having a date with you. A city boy, educated, refined. To him, you're a knight in shining armor, a handsome Prince Charming. He thinks you're the greatest thing that could ever happen to his daughter.
Mr. Clampett sounds like a very intelligent man.
Dear, I've heard the most disturbing reports about the Clampetts. I understand they're no better than peasants.
Good heavens, a date with a girl like that is unthinkable.
Now, Margaret, I hesitate to assert my authority. But unless I have assurance that my wishes will be carried out, I'm afraid I will have to...
Mother! Dad! Who is that? Who is she?
Who is what, dear?
That divine creature by the pool next door.
That's the Clampett girl, Elly Mae.
Oh, Dad, you're sensational. Of course I'll date her.
Good boy.
But, Sonny, she's not a blue blood.
The color may not be right, Mother, but I sure dig that crazy container. Wow!
Granny, you wearing perfume?
Pure vanilla extract.
You rascal. You're gonna have that storekeeper's head just a spinning.
That's the idea. Just because I got plenty of money don't mean I have to spend it all.
Howdy, Paul. What you doing?
Oh, I'm fixing some turkey stickers for a company meal. Oh, say, Elly,
Yeah, Paul.
is there anything you don't know about the birds and the bees?
No. How come you to ask?
Well, I reckon these what Sonny Drysdale's been studying at school. Either that or he's partial to them.
How'd you know?
Well, when I mentioned to Miss Hathaway that you was going to be keeping company with Sonny Drysdale, she says, Mr. Clampett, she says, you better have a talk with your daughter about the birds and the bees.
Shucks, I know all about the little critters.
Well, that's what I figured, you being raised in the woods and all. But I didn't let on to Miss Hathaway. I know she's just trying to be helpful.
Granny says she's going to have a talk with me about courting and sparking.
She is. Well, I'm glad of that, Elly. I was kind of wondering who was going to do that.
Paul, why don't you tell me about courting and sparking?
Well, Elly, that's something that a girl's ma usually tells her about.
Well, I ain't got no ma, so why don't you tell me?
Well, Granny'll do it when she comes back.
Well, what if she don't get back before Sonny Drysdale comes? Then I won't know how to court and spark him.
Well, you ain't supposed to court and spark him. That's what a feller does to a girl.
How? What does he do?
Well, he gets himself all slicked up, shaves real close, shines his shoes, puts on a stiff collar and a clean shirt. And he goes to calling on the girl, toting a nice big store-bought box of candy.
Hot diggity dog, I'm gonna like courting and sparking.
It's only the courting part. I ain't got to the sparking yet.
What's that like, Paul?
Well, she invites him to come in the parlor and sit. And they usually sit on a sofa or something, him on one end, her on the other.
Yeah?
Well, then he goes to carefully, little at a time, scooching down to where he's within reaching distance of the girl.
Sonny Drysdale gonna do that to me?
He might. And when he does, that's when a girl has got to be careful.
Don't you worry, Paul. If that rascal goes to reaching for my candy, I'll knock him clean off of that sofa.
Oh, Sonny, you sea beast. You creature from the Blue Lagoon.
Now, my dear, don't you fling yourself overboard, because I'm not worth it.
No, don't. My dear, my...
Oh, well, there were too many girls aboard anyway. We were beginning to list.
Sonny, are you decent?
Not me. The devil. Come in.
Sonny, you're beautiful.
Mother! Girls are beautiful. Boys are handsome. Dashing. Debonair.
You're right. I'm beautiful.
Well, I just spoke to Jed Clampett. He's expecting you to call this afternoon. Maybe take Elly Mae for a drive. And tomorrow, they're expecting you for Thanksgiving dinner.
2 days? Gee, stepdad, no girl has ever been exposed to me for 2 consecutive days. What? Well, it may be unleashing forces too powerful to control.
What if the Clampett girl gets serious about Sonny?
Well, we'll celebrate with the finest champagne money can buy.
Oh, no, my baby's not ready for marriage.
Margaret, he's 35 years old.
I am not. I was a leap year baby.
Now, I don't know of this nonsense. Now, you climb into that expensive sports car I bought you and go calling on that girl, or so help me out.
Children, please. Sonny has never been exposed to violence. Even when he was born, I gave the doctor strict orders that he was not to be spanked.
But it's not too late to start. Now, are you going or aren't?
I'm going. I am going.
You want me to go along?
No, Mother, dear.
More meat, Mr. Sonny? Why, no trouble at all. There you are. Whack off as much as you want.
Jet, he's back from the supermarket.
What darnation is that?
That is what you call a shopping cart. There's a sign down at the supermarket that says take one. So Granny did.
But there's Indian givers. They wanted me to give it back when we were leaving.
She didn't do it. Did you, Granny?
You're darn tootin'. Oh, they sweet as honey when you first come in. But they give you a heap of trouble when you start to leave.
What kind of trouble, Granny?
Well, first you stand in a line with a kind of a gate. And at that gate, there's a woman. She looks at what you've got. Then she starts to push a lot of little knobs, and bells start to ring, and a drawer pops open with a lot of money in it.
Doggy.
Then she tells you how much money to give her. She says to me, she says, that'll be $28.25. And I says, now you make up your mind. Is it 28 or is it 25? And she says to me, she says, that's 28.25. Well, I seen I wasn't getting no place with her. So I give her the benefit of the doubt, and I plunked down 28. A quarter and 3 pennies.
I reckon that pleased her.
You'd have thought so, but not her. As I started through the gate, she says, hold on. Madam, you're short. I said, maybe so, but I'm big enough to take you on.
Granny was getting right mad.
Well, you'd have got mad too, Jeff. And you get after Elly about running around in boys' pants. You should see those women in that supermarket.
He was wearing boy's pants, was he?
Some of them were in their underpants. Actually, I wanted to get Jethro out of there.
Actually.
And I did, too. By dingy, they didn't stop us.
Good for you, Granny.
Does that weird-looking vehicle belong to you?
No, sir.
Can you move it?
I reckon so.
Please do. It completely spoils the effect of my imported 190.
What should I do with it?
Oh, I don't care. Just get it out of sight. Hide it somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Sonny Drysdale to see Miss Clampett.
Oh, come in, come in.
What you doing, Jethro?
Trying to find out how to drive this thing.
What for? Whose is it?
Sonny Drysdale's. He asked me to get it out of sight for him.
All right. Just trying to surprise Elly. Where do you say put it?
Well, he just said hide it somewheres.
Yeah, let's accommodate him. You take the front end, I'll take the back. We'll put it back of them bushes yonder.
Okay.
Is he towing a box of candy, Granny?
He sure is, honey. All tied up with ribbon. Oh, Elly. Child, you are just beautiful. Shall I sprinkle some vanilla extract on you? Becca? No, I better not. Sometimes that drives them wild. I didn't get to talk to you about courting and sparking.
Oh, that's all right, Granny. Pa told me.
Oh, all right, now you follow me. Don't be nervous. Here she is, Mr. Drysdale.
Thank you. You're beautiful. Divine.
Never mind me. Say something nice to her.
Hold it just a moment. What a vision you are. What a picture you make. From your golden hair down to your
It's that for me?
Yes, it is.
Bet you I can guess what it is.
Try.
It's something sweet.
Exquisitely sweet.
Something yummy.
The yummiest.
Something all girls like.
You guessed it, it's me. You can sleep with it under your pillow.
You want to come into the parlor?
What are we going to do in there?
Talk about the birds and the bees.
Well, Scooby Doo. You peasant girls don't beat around the bush. Miss Clampett, my lips long to taste your lovely hand.
Hey, why did you throw him?
That rascal was fixing to bite me.
Broomstick to him.
My car, where is it?
Oh, it did good, ain't it? Ain't nobody can find where we put it.
Big oaf, I'll destroy you. Oh, Mother! Mother!
Who was that? Sonny Drysdale.
Mother! Mumsy!
He's a mean critter, Jed.
Yeah, Paul, he bites.
I did him a favor, and he commenced to hitting me.
I claim us Clampetts have been insulted by the Drysdales. Let's go feud them.
Now.
Why, we could whoop them with one hand tied behind us.
We ain't got no cause to whoop 'em, Granny.
No cause. Why, just yesterday I went over there to the Drysdales to borrow a cup of possum fat. And that butler fella that lives over there, he says to me, you wouldn't pull my leg, would you? And I said, well, one good turn deserves another. Stick it up here and I'll give it a yank. And do you know that he slammed the door right in my face? Let's go.
Now, hold on. Now, we're all going to calm down. Go next door, talk to Mr. Drysdale. We'll straighten this whole thing out. Come on.
There. Mother's baby is going to be all right. Was it just a dreadful experience, darling?
Dreadful.
Margaret, Sonny, Clampetts are here.
They followed me.
Come in.
Where's Sonny?
Here I am.
Well, we've straightened out the misunderstanding, and now these people have something they want to say.
Well, Sonny, I reckon this is all my fault. I'm sorry I wasn't to the door like a proper paw had ought to been.
I'm sorry I throwed you, Sonny. And I sure do thank you for that nice picture you give me.
And I'm sorry you hurt your hand hitting me, Sonny.
And me and Jethro was sorry that we hid the automobile. We towed it back over and set it down in front of your house.
Well, I can't think of nothing I'm sorry for. But we sure would be proud to have you all come and take Thanksgiving victuals with us.
Sonny and I wouldn't think.
Of passing up an invitation like that, Sonny. We'll be there, all of us.
Let us say grace. We sure have got a lot to be thankful for, Lord. We got good health, good neighbors, good food. Jethro's going to school. Elly's got a feller. I guess everything is just about fine, and we sure do thank you. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Well, Jethro, hand out the pot passers and the meat stabbers. Let's get at it.
Debbie's on drumstick.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
There's a lot of darn nonsense.
Come on, it ain't no such thing. Now, it ain't gonna hurt you none.
I got things to do.
The first thing you gotta do is sit down here and get your hair cut.
My hair don't need cutting.
If it gets any longer, I'll have to braid it. I declare, you fight hair cutting like a steer fights branding.
Well, the last time you cut my hair, you did brand me.
How did I know somebody poured hot gravy in my bowl?
Smarted considerable.
Sure plastered your hair down nice, though. No, I might go to selling that stuff.
Gravy?
Sure made your hair look mighty sprucey. Yes, sir. You were slicker than a peeled onion.
Smelled like one, too.
Sir, I'd go to selling that stuff. I could put an ad in one of them catalogs. If you want the girls to stop and stare, put Granny's gravy on your hair.
All right, Granny, come on. Let's get on with it.
Hey, Uncle Jed, you're getting your hair cut.
Thanks for telling me, Jethro.
Oh, that's all right.
Sure is, Jethro.
What's going on? Is there going to be a wedding or something?
I could be the way that Sonny Drysdale is a sparking Elly May.
Oh, he's with her right now, up by the cement pond.
I better get right out there and keep by him.
Now, you sit still and leave those young'uns alone. Can't you remember how it was when you was a boy?
Yeah. I better get right out there.
It's broad daylight. And besides, they swimming.
No, they ain't. He's a sitting on the bank, and he's a holding her hand.
What an interesting hand you have. I see a man, a handsome Harvard man.
Where?
Right there on your heart line.
Oh, that's just the one I got from picking up toast.
Elly, you mustn't let horrid, slimy creatures touch you.
Oh, heck, you ain't slimy, Sonny. Just a mite greasy from all that oil you smear on yourself.
What a precious paradox you are. What a charming contradiction. You look pure Park Avenue and you speak pure Tobacco Road.
That good?
Good, it's fascinating. You're a challenge to me, you child of nature. You are the raw clay from which I will mold a perfect woman, worthy of a perfect man. Me. You know Shaw's Pygmalion?
I don't even know Shadow, let alone his pig.
Oh, you woodland sprite! You forest little bird. You are so refreshing after all those intellectual types of Vassar and Wellesley. You make me feel superior.
That good?
Good? It's divine. am Caesar. And you are a fair-skinned captive, a barbarian slave. Shall I drag you through the streets of Rome behind my chariot? Or shall I throw you into the arena with my lions? No, Caesar has other plans for you, my little savage. You shall be my slave, yes, but only the invisible bonds of love shall make you my prisoner. Come, I shall strum upon my lyre and recite odes to your beauty. What say you to that, fair maiden? How speak you now to mighty Caesar?
I declare, Sonny, you're more fun than a bucket of tadpoles.
Sit still, I'm liable to lop off a ear.
Well, doggone it, Granny, hurry up. I gotta get out there and keep an eye on Sonny and Elly.
You want me to go out and see what they's up to, Uncle Jed?
Now, you just sit still, the both of you. I'd expect Elly May to get a husband if you don't let the boy spark her.
Well, Elly ain't never been learned about such things.
Jed, sparking is like breathing. You don't learn to do it. Somebody slaps you and you go at it.
Boy slaps.
Now, I declare you're wiggling worse than a worm in a bait bucket. You want your daughter to be an old maid?
Of course not.
Next year she'll be too old to get a husband. She's almost 18.
Ain't that old?
Sure is.
She done waited too long, Uncle Jed. Why, no boy wants to marry up with a middle-aged woman.
Elly May can get herself a husband anytime she wants to. Why, she's the purtiest and...
Now, don't get your old feathers riled up, you old rooster, you. Elly May'll be all right if you just leave her alone.
Well, I ain't sure Sonny Drysdale's good enough for her. He's considerable older than she is.
Well, don't worry about that, Uncle Jed. His family lives a heap longer than most folks.
Yeah?
Yeah. Sonny told me that there's been a member of his family living in Boston since 1632. Well, that rascal's over 300 years old.
He was a-greening you.
Yeah, you sure swallowed a whopper.
No, ma'am. Sonny's honest. Why, he's so honest, he has to have somebody do his lying for him.
Do his lying for him?
Yes, sir. Why, I heard him call through the hedge to Elly. He says, I'm coming over to serenade you, and I'm gonna bring my lyre.
Benny, Biddy, Beachy. The world lies conquered at my feet. And yet, I tremble at the nearness of this flaxen-haired barbarian. Could it be that the invincible Caesar is about to be vanquished? Not by the spears and arrows of the Gallic tribes, but by Cupid's dart? Yes, fair maiden, you have done what your fierce kinsman could not. You have brought mighty Caesar to his knees. Come, I will take you to my palace, and there compose odes to your beauty. See yon window. 'Tis the emperor's suite. There I shall woo you. Mother! That's my room, and those are my binoculars. You're not supposed to spy on the emperor.
What are you trying to tell me, Sonny? Mumsy can see you, but she can't hear you. Yes, darling, Mumsy is watching. You look magnificent, like Apollo, the god of manly youth and beauty, the god of poetry and music. Look out! You're getting near the water. Be careful. Wait! Mommy will get your inner tube.
Come, fair maiden, and I shall sing of your golden tresses and your azure eyes and your skin of alabaster and your other charms that set me aflame.
You mean you're really burning?
Yes, dear one, and only you can put out the fire.
Okay. How's that, Sonny? You feel better now?
All right, Jethro, you're next.
Oh, hi, Elly May. Where's Sonny?
Well, he run home to his mama.
You didn't throw him down and hurt him again, did you?
Shucks no, Pa. He caught fire, so I wetted him down into the pond.
Sound like you done the right thing.
How'd he catch fire?
He said it was my charms that set him to burning.
What charms was you toting?
Well, just my sack of crawdad bones and my buckeye.
You never heard of crawdad bones and a buckeye starting a blaze?
What happened to your rabbit's foot?
I didn't have it.
There you are. You can expect trouble when you ain't toting a rabbit's foot.
You know what my teacher over at Pot School said about toting a rabbit's foot?
What?
She said it's a superstitious invocation contradicted by scientific knowledge.
It's always nice to know you ain't been doing something foolish.
Don't you worry none, Elly. You go jump into a purty dress, and I'll walk you up a love charm that I guarantee will bring Sonny Drysdale back.
Yes, I am, Mother. I'm going back.
Sonny, darling, you're delirious. Here, bring some of this penicillin. I'll send for an ambulance.
Mother, I am perfectly all right.
Of course you are, precious. A nice rest in an oxygen tent is all you need.
I don't need an oxygen tent or an ambulance.
All right. All right. Just relax. And Mumsy will call the police.
Police?
But of course. I mean to have that violent, dangerous girl arrested for attempted drowning.
Mother, you will not call the police. I'm going back there right now to see Elly May.
Ah, darling, that's very brave of you, but you're in no condition to make a citizen's arrest.
Mother, I'm not going to arrest her. I want to help her, to work with her, to tutor her.
What?
She's like a wild, wonderful jungle cat, and I'm going to tame her.
Sonny, you are delirious. I'll call the doctor.
Mother, mine is made up. That girl needs me. For the first time in my life, somebody really needs me.
I need you. The whole world needs you.
Elly May Clampett needs me, and I need her. I'll be her Pygmalion, and she'll be my Galatea.
Sonny, you're not becoming emotionally involved with that creature.
She's not a creature, Mother. She's a girl. A wild, wonderful, beautiful, ravishing girl. Yes, I am becoming emotionally involved.
I forbid it. She's not socially acceptable for my baby.
Mother, I'm not your baby anymore.
I'm a man in search of a woman.
Where did he learn that language?
Hello, Duke. You noble veteran of the chase. Are you homesick for your forest paths and mountain trails? You look like a cashier waiting for the bank examiners to arrive. You know, if you were a cashier, you could hide $1 million in here.
There goes that music again. Did you ever find out where that's coming from?
No, sir, I didn't. Every time I went to looking for it, somebody always come to the door. This time I'm gonna find it for sure. You see?
Oh, bonjour, Jethro.
Oh, howdy, Miss Hathaway.
No. When I say bonjour, Jethro, you say bonjour, Mademoiselle Jane. Now say it. Bonjour, Mademoiselle Jane.
Bonjour, Mademoiselle Jane.
No, that's very good. Except for the mwah sound. It must be soft. Mwah.
What?
No. Watch my lips closely. Mwah. Try that.
What?
Try it again.
Wah!
That's closer. Try again.
Wah!
Once more.
Wah! Close in on her, Jethro.
Oh, Mr. Clampett, I was attempting to teach Jethro to articulate the Gallic diphthong.
No matter what fancy name you call it, he ain't very good at it.
You'll learn. But now to the purpose of my visit. Is Sonny Drysdale here?
No, but he will be. Granny's out in the kitchen whopping up a love charm for Ellie to give to him. She said it'll bring him on the run.
Mr. Clampett, I am reluctant to disillusion you about so-called love charms, but they are mere superstitious invocations and have been proved to be completely ineffective.
Granny sets great store by him.
Here you are, Ellie. One guaranteed love charm. Guard it with your life.
What's in it, Granny?
Oh, I dasn't tell you. Leastways, not just yet. But I'll give you the secret before I go on to my reward like my granny done to me.
I'll guard it too, Granny.
Granny? Granny, Mr. Clampett tells me that you've conjured up some sort of love charm for Ellie Mae.
Right here it is. It's made out of all secret stuff.
That is ludicrous, irrational, sophomoric, and pure hokum.
You didn't even guess one ingredient.
No, Granny.
Don't you come spying. I'm telling you for the good of the country. If the secret of this love charm ever got out, I shiver to think what might happen. I wouldn't want it on my conscience.
Hear me now, mongrel. Neither sleep, nor snow, nor vicious beast shall keep me from the side of my beloved. Here I come, ready or not.
So, you still think it won't work, huh?
That is correct.
All right, Ellie. Open up the pouch, mate. Now, when I drop this starting powder in it, quick close it. Press it to your heart. And say, darling, darling, my true love, come a-swooping like a dove.
Darling, darling, my true love, come a-swooping like a dove.
This is Ellie!
Ellie! I have flown to your side in spite of all danger. What fate, what power have I to thank for giving wings to my feet?
That little old charm maker, me.
And now we shall begin the transition from Tobacco Road to Park Avenue. Now you watch me closely and I'll show you how to develop perfect posture and grace of movement. Ah, Kipling. Well, you like Kipling?
I don't know. I ain't never kippled.
Oh, you are a challenge, you ravishing rustic, you child of nature. Now here, you try it. There we are. Now walk. Oh. You'll have to try that again. Now sit down. Now watch me. We walk as though upon a cloud, and we glide with lissom grace. And as we walk, we always keep a smile upon our face.
What's he doing? That there is something called Kipling. He's trying to burn it to Ellie.
This is how you sit in a chair, smoothly and gracefully.
There ain't no chair where he's a-sitting.
I know.
What do you reckon's wrong with that rascal?
Appears to me he's about 2 bricks shy of a load. Turn old Duke loose so we can go in there and protect Ellie.
Now we'll practice diction and intonation at the same time. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow?
What's he talking about?
He thinks old Duke is a cow. You best fetch Granny. Appears to be she's threw too strong a charm on that boy.
There you are. One guaranteed charmer. Now, you hold the bag while I sift in the starter.
I know this is all a lot of absolutely ridiculous nonsense. Please hurry. Darling, darling, my true love, come a-swooping like a dove.
I better open this door before he busts it in.
Miss Jane!
Here he is.
Granny's love charm is too strong.
Don't fight it. It's bigger than both of us.
Circled on me.
Granny, come quick. The love charm you throwed on Sonny Drysdale was too strong for him.
Thank you, Granny.
How now, brown cow?
How now, brown cow?
How now, brown cow?
How now, brown cow?
How's it going, Uncle Jed?
Bad. Now he's got Elly believing old Duke is a cow.
Break the charm, Granny?
I reckon so. I'll sprinkle him with some let-go powder.
While you're at it, will you sprinkle some on Miss Jane? She's shutting off the blood tomorrow.
How now, brown cow?
Secret powder, white as snow, make the charm of love let go. The spell is broken.
Now, please, everybody listen to me. I must have complete quiet and concentration if I am to transform this bucolic beauty into a sophisticated debutante. Now, I have studied drama at Yale, Harvard, Princeton, and Dartmouth, and I am probably the only living man who can accomplish this difficult cultural metamorphosis in the brief time available. Now, everybody, please go while I transfuse into this simple, untutored mind the charm, the polish, the splendor that is Sonny Drysdale.
Dead?
Hi, Granny. Is Elly and Sonny still in that room alone?
It was the last time I was listening, a couple hours ago. They was talking about the rain in Spain, a land in the plain.
Well, I guess he can't be up to no nonsense if they're talking about the weather. Doggies, I can't wait to see Elly all polished up and talking like Sonny and Miss Jean.
While you're waiting, I got something for you.
What is it?
A love charm.
What in the Sam Hill I want with that?
It ain't what you're wanting, it's what you're getting, a woman. And it's high time you got one, being a widower. Besides, the moon is right. That's why this stuff is working so high-fired powerful. So here.
Well, I ain't interested in none of these la-di-da Beverly Hills women, so here.
Well, they're interested in you, so here.
Who said?
Jethro says.
Jethro don't know nothing, so here.
I reckon Jethro ought to know what's going on in his own school. Besides, I saw her making sheep's eyes at you, so here.
You caught who making sheep's eyes at me?
Mrs. Millicent Schuyler Potts, that's who.
Oh, now. You did? Educate a woman like that?
Jethro says she asks for you every day.
Oh, what she want with an old mountain goat like me?
If I was to put a little starting powder in there, and you was to say the magic words, no woman could resist you.
Oh, I don't hold with stuff like this.
You're scared, ain't you?
Oh, I ain't a scared.
Then go ahead. I double dog dare you.
Well.
Open the pouch, you might. Now.
Well, this is just a lot of doggone nonsense.
Close it tight, clamp it to your heart, and say the words.
Darling, darling, my true love come a-swooping like a dove.
Where is he? Where's my dog?
It's Mrs. Drysdale.
Where is he? Oh, where is he? Oh, I tried to stay away, but I could not. He's mine, and no other woman shall have him.
Drysdale, you're a married woman. Think of your husband.
Care about my husband. I want my darling, and no one is going to keep me from him.
I sure hate to have to do this, but...
Sonny, where are you, Sonny?
He's inside with Elly Mae. Now, if you just calm yourself down, I'll go and get him.
He's a-coming, Miss Trousdale.
Howdy, Ma. Was you a-hollering for me?
They brainwashed you.
But now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now, here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, hi there, Granny. What you looking at?
I'm looking at these pictures that Mr. Drysdale took of Sonny and Elly.
Oh, yeah. He's right good, ain't they?
Dandy. Jed, I reckon we'll be having a wedding around here pretty soon.
How'd you know?
Sonny's giving Elly a ring this morning. I couldn't get to sleep last night, and I heard them talking down by the door.
All the way from your bedroom?
Well, my window was open.
That's still a powerful long ways to hear.
Now I have to climb out into a tree and shinny down a ways.
You heard Sonny asking Elly to get engaged?
Plain as day. Sonny said, Elly, you going to be home in the morning? And Elly said, yes. Sonny said, I'll give you a ring at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, doggies. Was pretty near straight up for 10 right now. Hello? Oh, good morning, son. I mean, Sonny? Yeah, Elly's here. Why don't you come on over? Oh, you want to talk to her on the telephone? Well, just a minute. Can't give a girl no ring on the telephone. Telephone, Elly!
Okay, Pop. I'll get it up here.
Granny, you hadn't ought to be listening.
Well, it's a lot easier than shinning down a tree in the dark. I told him a nightgown.
I sent a bunch of these back home to Cousin Pearl.
What for?
Yeah, you know how she was always bragging about her daughter, Jethrine, going to beat Elly Mae to the altar?
Yeah. I sure would like to see the look on Pearl's face when she sees this.
Jethrine, look at this. And I always bragged that you could beat Elly Mae to the altar.
I can, Ma. I can outrun Elly Mae. My legs is long.
Look, we gotta get busy. Now, what time's that Jasper fella coming to court you?
6 o'clock. He's taking me out in his car.
Oh, no, he ain't. He's courting you right here in my parlor where I can see to it that he gets to the point.
Well, that's where he's taking me, Ma. Perkins Point. There's the barn dance there.
I'm talking about the point of proposing to you. Don't you want to get yourself a husband?
Yes, sir.
Jethrine, why couldn't you have been born with some of my brains instead of just my beauty? Of course, I got to admit that you ain't quite as pretty as Elly May.
I ain't even as pretty as her fella.
You are so.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi, stepdad.
Well, how are you and Elly May Clampett getting along?
Marvelously. She's mad about me.
Oh? How do you feel?
The same?
Really?
I'm mad about me, too.
Now, how do you feel about her?
Oh, she's fun, stepdad. I like her lots. I'm going over there now and take her for a drive.
Good, good. Her father has $25 million in my bank, you know.
Yes, I know.
She's, quite a beautiful girl, don't you think?
Oh, ravishing.
You know, I understand these country girls make perfectly wonderful wives. Strong, healthy, not afraid of a little work.
So I understand.
You know, Sonny, I have a position opening down at my bank. Oh, it's not much to start with, but advancement could be rapid with my help. Certainly, it would be enough to rent a nice apartment, settle down, take up housekeeping. Why don't you think it over and discuss it with Elly May?
All right. But with all the money her father has, I doubt seriously if she'd want to work at your bank.
You got something to show us, Elly May?
Here, hold out your hand. Let us take a look.
Face clean, Pa. I washed them with soap.
No ring?
No, Granny, I washed them all the way up to here.
Sonny Drysdale didn't give you no engagement ring?
Shucks, no, Pa. Why would he want to do that? He's gonna take me driving.
That's bad. Out driving in broad daylight ain't no way to get engaged.
What are you talking about? I proposed to your daughter out driving.
In a horse and buggy, that's a heap different. Besides, that old mare of yours knew right where she was going. That way you could turn your attention on Rose Ellen.
That's the truth.
But out driving in an automobile in city traffic, with all them cars trying to hit you, by the time you turn your head to say, will you, somebody has. There's no two ways about it. That child is going to need help to trap that Sonny Drysdale.
Elly May don't need to trap no man to get him.
Every man that ever got get was get that way.
Not me. We just happened to stop under a shady elm tree, and I proposed to your daughter on the spur of the moment.
That spur of the moment of yours took us 6 months scheming and planning. Why, we even trained that old mare of yours to stop under that shady old elm tree.
Well, any trapping will have to be up to you, Granny. I wouldn't know what to do except I held a shotgun on Sonny.
Well, I'll study on it. Them city fellers might be different. Jed, you reckon we'll ever find out where that music comes from?
I reckon if we keep a looking.
You're wasting your time looking for that there music. I've looked for it a dozen times, and before you can find it, somebody will come a-rapping at the door. See? Told you. Oh, hi, Sonny.
Greetings, all. Elly May ready?
She sure is. She's been ready since she's been 14.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, Elly May, Sonny's here.
What we want to know is, are you ready?
Well, I sure hope you young folks have a dandy drive.
Oh, we shall. I plan to take Elly on a socially significant drive through Brentwood and Bel Air to show her some of our depressed areas.
Howdy, Sonny.
Elly May.
You look positively divine.
So do you, Sonny.
I know.
Don't you bite me.
Ellie Mae, a kiss on the hand is a very proper greeting.
Oh. Come on, everybody. Kiss Sonny's hand.
Please, never mind. We're on our way.
Well, have a nice drive, y'all.
Yep. And if you pass under a shady elm tree, it won't hurt none to stop for a spell. There they go. Quick, Jethro, start up the truck while I get my reticule.
Where you going?
To follow them.
Now, hold on, you two. You can't follow Sonny. He'll see you.
They won't know who we are. We'll be wearing dark glasses. He'll think we're a couple of Beverly Hills movie stars out for a drive.
Come on off that truck. Come on.
Jethrine, did you pour the fudge out to cool?
Yeah, Ma, but I'm afraid it ain't gonna get hard.
Well, if it don't, you and Jasper can eat it with spoons, and I'll tell him I made it. You done dressing?
Yeah, Ma.
Well, come on in here and let me see how you look. Turn around, let me see your sash. Here, do get the bow straight. Now, I want you to bring out them pillowcases you've been embroidering for your hope chest. The ones with his and hers worked in French knots. Never hurt none to let a beau see you're handy with a needle.
But I ain't. I always stick myself.
Well, if you do, don't bleed on the pillowcase where you'll see it. Now, when you show him the stereopticon pictures, these is the ones I've picked out for you. They'll put him in the right mood. Niagara Falls by moonlight, Wedding under the Bower, The Stolen Kiss, Lily and Russell in tights. Oh, never mind. Now, what are you going to play on the pump organ for him to show off your music talent?
How about Russell O'Spring?
That's a dandy, full of runs and trills. And then there's the part where you cross your hands. Oh, I tell you, Jethrine, that's one place you got it over your cousin Elly Mae, playing the pump organ. Them hands can stretch pert near 2 octaves. And them feet is made for pumping. Well, it's almost time for Jasper to get here. How do you feel, darling?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Now, Jed, Elly and Sonny will be here on the settee. And when he gets on his knees and proposes to her, and Elly says yes, you come a-running from that door, I'll come a-running from that door, so's we'll have him betwixt us and he can't back out.
Annie, I don't want to be listening at no door, and I don't think you would ought to neither.
Jed Clampett, no wonder your daughter's crowding 18 and still an old maid. Why, if we don't get busy, her cousin Jethrine will beat her to the altar by a mile.
She won't neither. Elly Mae's a lot prettier than Jethrine.
Looks ain't everything. Besides, Jethrine has Pearl helping her, and Pearl's parlor. And that's the styliest and best courting parlor in the whole county.
I don't see nothing wrong with this parlor.
Oh, that's 'cause you're a man. This ain't got no style to it. Ain't got no lace curtains and ain't got no portiers. Ain't got no tidies or doilies. Ain't even got a pump organ.
Got a piano?
A piano ain't in it with a pump organ when it comes to courting. They's got a quiver to it. Just drives a man wild. And there ain't nothing that stirs a man like seeing a woman pumping a pump organ.
I wish Sonny and Elly Mae'd get back. What's keeping them?
My baby shoes. Aren't they cunning?
Awfully stiff. I don't see how you ever walked in.
Mother had them bronzed.
Didn't help much. They're still stiff. What's this thing?
Oh, that's my teddy bear. His name is Pooh. Would you like to kiss him?
Well, not especially.
I guess you'd rather kiss me.
I'll kiss the bear.
Oh, I guess you're not in a very romantic mood. A little music will remedy that.
Like to dance?
I ain't never tried.
Well, you're in for a divine experience. I'll teach you. Now watch. How do I look?
Like something's a-hurting you. Maybe some rose thorns are sticking your gum.
Enough of these preliminaries.
Come here, my dear. Are you frightened?
No, that ought to be.
Yes, you're in great danger.
How come?
You're in a man's room alone.
No, I ain't. You're here.
You are not playing the game.
Still feeling sick to your stomach, darling?
Yeah, Ma.
Well, I went down to the cellar and I drawed off some homemade elderberry wine. Ain't nothing in the world better for settling a queasy stomach. Of course, according to the rules, you shouldn't touch spirits till your wedding day, but I guess in case of an emergency, a little swallow won't hurt. I know it's a mite bitter tasting, but try and force a little down. It'll make you feel better. Now, just a little more, Jethrine. Do it for your ma. Jasper will be here any minute now. Feeling better?
A little.
I've got it figured how we get you to play the pump organ for him. I know just what he'll say when he walks in, because everybody does. He'll say, "Why, I declare, that's a mighty fancy pump organ you got there." And I'll say, "Why, thank you. I'm mighty partial to pump organ music." And then you say, "Why, I'll play something." And then you sit down and you play like you never played before. You understand?
Yes'm.
There he is. You ain't gonna throw up, are you?
I'll try not.
Evening, Miss Bodine.
Why, Jasper Depew, what a surprise. Jethrine, honey, look who's here.
Evening, Jethrine.
Jethrine's had a little nervous upset. I reckon it's the strain of all those beaux that come a-courting. I swear I gotta sweep 'em out of this parlor every day.
Hey, that's a mighty fancy pump organ you got there, ma'am.
Why, thank you. I'm mighty partial to pump organ music. In fact, I'd just love to hear some pump organ music right now.
I'll play you something, ma'am.
Jed, it's plumb past dark and Sonny and Elly ain't home yet. Where could they be? What are they doing? Are they engaged? Why don't we hear something? Oh, that poor, sweet, innocent Elly May out there in the dark with a man. Jed, maybe something happened. Now maybe something.
Granny, calm down. Elly can take care of herself.
I reckon you ain't nervous, huh?
No, just sitting here whittling.
Well, what you're whittling on used to be the arm of that chair.
Reckon I am a mite nervous at that.
Now, Jed, When they do get home, you and me have got to see that Sonny don't get away without being proper engaged.
Granny, maybe we's rushing things. Maybe Sonny ain't ready to get married.
Jed, no man is ready to get married. You gotta get him ready. Like you get a steer ready for slaughter.
Did you find something else to compare it to?
Well, here we are. I reckon it's time to say goodnight. I sure do thank you for the nice ride, Sonny.
My pleasure, Ellie Mae. I'll give you a ring in the morning.
Promises, promises.
Would you like to take another drive tomorrow?
Sure would.
Where shall we go?
To the preacher.
Any place you say, Sonny.
Well, see you tomorrow, then.
Oh, here comes the bride. Here comes the bride.
Howdy, Granny.
Well, then, sakes, look who's here. Ed, come say hello to Sonny.
Don't bother, Mr. Clampett. I'm leaving.
I'll show you a shortcut.
Howdy, Sonny.
Good evening, Mr. Clampett.
Ed, now's your time to have that talk with Sonny
What talk?
about Ellie Mae.
I got nothing to talk to Sonny about, Ellie.
Oh, that's right. I'm the one that's going to talk to Sonny. You talk to Ellie Mae.
Did you have something to tell me, Paul?
Well, I hadn't planned on it, but maybe now's a good time. Sit down. Ellie,
Yeah, Paul?
women folks like your granny, your Aunt Pearl, seem to set great store by matchmaking. They just can't rest easy till everybody's paired up, and the sooner the better. Now, your granny wants you to marry up with Sonny Drysdale.
Do you want me to marry up with him, Paul?
Ellie Mae, there's only one thing in the world I want for you, and that's to be happy.
Do you reckon I'd be happy married up to Sonny?
Only if you love him.
Well, how do you know if you love somebody?
Well, I can't exactly explain how you know, but when it happens, you know. You don't need nobody to shove you. You just can't wait to get married. Now, do you feel that way about Sonny?
Well, I ain't sure. Do you reckon he feels that way about me?
Now tell me, how do you feel about getting married and settling down and raising a family?
I find the notion completely repugnant.
That's good. That's good.
One man who simply cannot be monogamous.
Fine and dandy. Tell me, how do you feel about Ellie?
I find her beautiful, charming, refreshingly different, but somewhat lacking in the social graces.
What's that mean?
Well, for example, she can't dance.
Ellie Mae Clampett? Why, she's got dancing in her soul. I'm her grandma, and I want you to know I was the best doggone dancer that ever came out of the Tennessee hills. And her pa can outstomp a riled-up mule. Come on, city boy. Us Clampetts is gonna set your shoes to smoking.
By the way, you young people can dance if you like.
Not me. I'll go for some of that fudge. Come on, honey, let's dance.
I'll turn on the Victrola for you.
Come on, sweetie, let's dance.
Light on her feet, ain't she?
You'd never know she was moving them.
for?
We're celebrating your cousin Elly Mae getting married.
Is Elly getting married?
She sure is.
Really? Who is she marrying?
You.
Me?
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here?
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Get a grip upon your chairs and hold your children tight. A mighty feud is starting and you'll see it all tonight. The Clampett clan is fighting mad, their honor's been besmirched. Sweet Elly Mae's been courted, but the darling ain't been churched. It was young Sonny Drysdale that courted her and fled. And now the Drysdale family will feel hot Clampett lead. 'Cause stranger, you don't trifle with a hillman's daughter fair, or you will face his rifle and he'll deeply part your hair. Now here's the handsome rascal that started this here feud. A Harvard, Yale, and Princeton man, a shifty city dude. His game was love and run away, 'cause that's the way he lives. But they don't allow such doings with their female relatives. So now they're on their way next door, loaded up for bear. And if my name was Drysdale, I'd be getting out of there. 'Cause mountain justice does demand that when a wrong's been done, the kin of him that done it must also face a gun. Now Sonny noticed Elly Mae beside the swimming pool, and when he seen her figure, he lost his yin for school. He wrapped himself up in a towel and played upon his lyre, and while he twanged, the songs he sang did set her heart afire. Drove his fancy auto up and took her out to Spark. And all alone, unchaperoned, he kept her after dark. He took her in the parlor and he taught her to be grand. He showed her how to walk and talk and tried to kiss her hand. He took her to his private room to see his loving cup, and a man that wins a prize for that ain't on the up and up. He wooed her with a tango and a rose betwixt his teeth, a smiling on the outside, but a leering underneath. They even had a wedding dance, and he joined in the fling. He brought along his dancing shoes, but didn't bring no ring. The Clampetts was a planning for a wedding in the Vale, but they was duped. He flew the coop and went running back to Yale. And now the Clampett clan is here to even up the score. I wouldn't want to be the man who opens up that door. He'll have to face their fury, on revenge they are intent. And if his name is Drysdale, his life ain't worth a cent.
It's that butler fella.
When will you Clampetts learn there are no possums to hunt in Beverly Hills?
Ain't possums we's after, it's Drysdale.
Well, they're not at home. Mrs. Drysdale returned to Boston with Sonny, and Mr. Drysdale's at the bank.
Let's shoot him.
There ain't gonna be no shooting unless it's talk first. When will Mr. Drysdale be home?
Not until late this evening.
That's talk enough. Let's go to shoot.
Oh, Granny, you can't shoot an unarmed man.
That's right. I lost my head. Here. Now, when death row counts 3, we go at it.
1, 2. Now, hold on. Mr. Butler here ain't done us no wrong.
He's one of their clan.
I said there ain't gonna be no shooting unless it's talk first. I'll speak to Mr. Drysdale. Thank you kindly, Mr. Butler.
Yes.
Thank you very kindly, Mr. Butler. Why didn't you ask him to dance with you? I was ashamed of you in front of these young ones. Is that any way to learn them feuding? Oh, it takes my family to know how to feud. Why, we drove the Botkins clean out of Napoleon, Tennessee, chased them off, burnt their shack, and shoveled their footsteps off the path.
Hot diggity dog. That's what I call feuding.
I'm sure proud to come from a family like yours, Granny.
That's the Moses family. Too bad our blood is being thinned out, cooled off, and watered down with the Clampett blood.
Now, Granny, you just simmer down to a boil. I'll see the right thing is done by my daughter. Jethro, you drive me down to the bank. Drysdale and me will have a man-to-man talk.
Ain't you about a man and a half short?
You wait here, I'll go and see Mr. Drysdale.
You flush him out, Uncle Jed. I'll get him on the run.
Now, who told you to bring that?
Granny, she says there's got to be one fighting man in the family.
You just drive around a while and cool off. Pick me up here in about a half hour.
Okay, Uncle Jed.
My duty is clear.
Where are you going?
As president of this bank, there's only one place for me at a time like this, my bulletproof closet.
Granny! 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 Elly May! Come quick! They captured Uncle Jed! Granny!
Jethro says they got Paul. Come on, Granny.
The Drysdales got Uncle Jed. I dropped him off at the bank, and when I come back, they carried him off somewhere.
Ambushed. That's what it was. That Butler feller. He told them he was coming, and they laid a trap for him.
What'll we do, Granny?
Eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. They took one of ours, We'll take one of them. Where's your gun, Jethro?
I give it to Uncle Jed. I reckon the Drysdales got it.
We lost the first battle. They took our leader and our best gun. But we ain't lost the feud. Come on. Jeb Stewart says when they think they got you licked, attack!
Now the feud is growing hot, the Clampetts lost a man. Their leader now is Granny from the Fightin' Moses clan. Granny learned her feudin' while a child on mother's knee, when the Moses drove the Botkins from Napoleon, Tennessee.
Now, Jethro, when he opens the door, you grab him. Ellie, hold his gun. Yes?
Okay, Granny, let's go.
Put me down. Put her down, Jethro. We don't want her.
Who don't?
We don't.
What's going on? There's a feud going on.
You know something, Ellie? Feuding's fun.
Jethro, put her down. They got one of our men folks. We're going to take one of their men folks.
How about we take her along as kind of an extra?
No, not unless they captured one of our women folks.
Ellie Mae, you go in there and surrender.
I ain't gonna do it. Jethro, put her down.
How about I towed her as far as home and then let her escape? A little at a time.
Wait, what's the meaning of this?
He's the one we want.
You towed him, Ellie. My arms is full.
Jethro, put her down before I take you to the woodshed.
You look awful busy, Granny. Maybe I should go to the woodshed and wait for you.
I think I'd better call the police.
Stop in your tracks while you're able to make them. Now you turn around. Walk towards our house.
I refuse to take one step.
Now, you want to walk or you want to limp?
You better run and telephone the police.
Never mind her, Jethro. Shoot the telephone wire. There's what's having your mind on women can do to you. It took you 2 shots to get that wire.
Oh, Granny, I got 2 wires.
Good work, Lieutenant. You've apprehended what is obviously a very dangerous criminal. I'm coming over and personally hand the reward money to you and your men. What's that? Oh, just to you. Very well. Miss Hathaway, perhaps you'd like to drive me over to police headquarters. You're interested in psychology.
I'm completely intrigued with the subject. What's the connection?
The fellow who tried to rob our bank must be a complete nut. They've got 2 psychiatrists with him.
What are his psychotic symptoms?
He claims to have $25 million. No, it couldn't be.
I keep telling you and telling you, I got $25 million in Mr. Drysdale's bank.
No, you didn't. They caught you before you got a penny.
You're patient, Doctor. Obvious delusions of grandeur.
Now, tell me, about this bank attempt, did you have any accomplices?
Any what?
Confederates.
Oh, yeah, Granny. She's a Confederate. She's a Tennessee Moses.
Tennessee Moses?
That's right.
Tell me, did she lead her people out of Tennessee?
Sure did after they whooped the Botkins.
Don't you mean the Egyptians?
Well, they probably whooped the Egyptians, too, if they got in their way. Granny's folks was fighting food.
They certainly were. They defeated the best fighters Pharaoh had.
I don't know about that, but they whooped the best fighters Napoleon had.
Napoleon? Doctor, may I? You may not. I'm the one who uncovered this hallucination. Tell me about Napoleon.
Yes.
You say Granny's folks won that fight?
Sure did.
Over Napoleon?
Oh, yeah, they tromped all over Napoleon.
Fabulous. But how were they able to do it? Did they fight with superior weapons?
Oh, they fought with Botkins.
I see. And Napoleon didn't have any bodkin?
Not after Granny's folks got through with him, Napoleon didn't have a bodkin left. I remember the last day of the feud, they got Leif and Luke and Odds.
Odds?
Odds bodkin.
Please. But just for a minute.
Perfectly safe to look out through the bars. After all, it's Mr. Clappett.
Steen, Mr. Drysdale, he sure didn't treat me very good over to your bank. My first visit, too.
Let this man out of here. He's got $25 million in my bank. Open this door. Open it. Open it. Oh.
Lie down, mister.
Lieutenant! Lieutenant!
Got the prisoner all tied up, Granny.
Good.
Can I go back and get the other one now?
No, you can't. You keep your mind on your feuding. Close the gates.
Yes, ma'am.
Throw up the barricade.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Here. You walk sentry while I check the lookout. Elly May! Any sign of the enemy yet?
Not yet, Granny. All clear.
Sound the alarm if you see a Drysdale a-coming.
I will, Granny.
You see, all my employees are trained to be on the lookout for bank robbers. So naturally, when they saw you walk in with your rifle, their first instinct, it appeared to them that was just, it was. You're not mad, are you, Mr. Clappett?
Well, no, not about the bank, but we's all right upset at Sonny for running off and jilting Elly May.
Sonny?
Jilted Elly May?
Well, that's what we'd call it. He sparked her for 2 weeks running. Took her driving, dancing, held her hand, kept her out past dark. Back where we come from, that's just the same as saying, will you? Provided the girl is 12 or better.
Mr. Clappett, you have my word of honor. I had no idea that Elly May or any of you took Sonny seriously. Now, the moment we get to your house, I'm going to telephone Sonny in Boston. Get him on the first plane, and he'll be here tonight to propose marriage to Elly May.
Well, now, that sure is going to smooth Granny's ruffled feathers. She's been madder than a barefoot centipede standing on a hot rock.
She'll be happy when we get there.
Yes, bless her sweet little heart.
Granny, I see him. They's coming.
How many is they?
Miss Hathaway and Mr. Drysdale. And they's holding Pa prisoner.
Come on down. We'll stop them at the gate or blast them at the barricades. Jethrine, they's a-coming. Get ready to do battle. Bare your head in the presence of the stars and bars. They's getting to the gate. Take cover. Everybody inside. We'll shoot at them through the porthole.
You won't hit Pa, will you, Granny?
Don't worry, honey. I can hit a new-laid egg out of the nest without budging the hen.
I'll get big.
Stop where you are. Stay right there.
Granny, it's me, Mr. Drysdale. I'm coming in. Let's get out of here.
That'll learn them Yankees who they're feuding with.
Now here's the Drysdale mansion where he's fleeing like a rat, since Granny put a bullet through his $20 hat. But even here, he can't escape the scourge of Tennessee, 'cause she's got Elly spying from the tip-top of a tree.
Granny, they took Pa over to the Drysdale's house.
Come on down. We'll go get him.
Well, I reckon we'll have to call her on the telephone. When Granny's feuding, she's sometimes hard to reason with. Reckon seeing you with that rifle kind of set her off.
But that woman shot at me.
Oh, Mr. Drysdale, she shot at your hat. If that little old woman ever goes to throwing lead at you, you'll be casting a polka dot shadow.
Marie, Ravenswood, why don't you answer the door?
Oh, thank goodness it's you. The Clampetts came and captured Ravenswood.
Captured him?
Yes. And Jethro picked me up in his arms. He held me and wouldn't put me down.
Why?
He said he was feuding.
Well, now, don't you worry, Marie. We're going to get this whole thing all straightened out.
Marie, tell me more about your frightening experience with Jethro.
Well, there was a knock. I opened the door, and Jethro just swept me up into his big, strong arms, held me tight, and wouldn't let me go.
And he said that was feuding?
Yes. That's why I was afraid to open the door right now.
Marie, you've been through a shattering ordeal. Go and lie down. I'll watch the front door.
Come on, Jethro. We're going back to the Drysdale's house.
Diggity dog. That's the part of feuding I like.
And we're taking you with us, Mr. Butler. And if they've harmed one hair on Jed, that one hair you got will pay the price.
Oh, won't you please listen to me? Mr. Drysdale's not feuding with you. He's a peaceful man. He's never shot anything but skeets.
Skeets? How many did he get?
We did very well. 98 out of 100.
That's better than we did with the Bodkins. Ready, Granny? Come on, young ones. We got our feuding cut out for us. That Drysdale's our shooting fool. Now, Elly May, you carry the flag high and proud. If they shoot you, don't you let it touch the ground. Throw it to Jethro as you're falling.
I'll do it, Granny.
What'd you do that for?
If there's any long-range shooting, they'll think he's one of us and drop him first. Forward, march!
No wonder the phone wouldn't work. Marie said Jethro shot down the wires. Well, we can go next door and use the Miller's phone.
Yep. Been cut with a rifle bullet. Kind of ragged, though. Jethro must have been upset.
That's bad shooting, to cut those little wires with a rifle?
Why, when that boy puts his mind to it, he can pick a gnat off a plate of grits at 500 feet in a heavy fog. I'm the only one who can outshoot him. Except for Granny and Elly May.
Well, what skeet shooters you'd make.
What skeet?
Oh, they're clay pigeons. That's what I shoot.
Clay pigeons?
Oh, it's wonderful. I love it.
Your wife must be a first-rate cook.
Now here comes Granny's little band to free their leader, Jed. And anyone that blocks their path might just as well be dead. For though their numbers may be small, the flag that leads their way is the flag that led Pickett's charge at Gettysburg, PA.
Stop for a minute. I got an idea. We'll use Mr. Butler here as a decoy, and we'll surprise him.
What you mean, Granny?
You knock on the door, and you yell to him inside that it's you. Then we'll rush in and we'll get Jed.
And maybe somebody else, too, huh, Granny?
You keep your mind on your feuding. Come on.
It's me, Ravenswood. Open up.
Marie, you may open it. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just Ravenswood.
Step aside, decoy. Elly, you guard him. Jethro. When they open the door, we'll rush him.
Yeah.
Where's Jed? What'd you do with him? Oh. Talk fast.
Oh, he's not here. He's next door with Mr. Drysdale.
Search the house, Jethro. Jethro! Jethro!
Yeah, Granny?
Put her down.
She's light as a feather.
Put her down and go look for your Uncle Jed. Now go search the house.
Jethro, you're unfamiliar with the place. I'll show you around.
What'd you do that for?
A feud is a feud.
Granny, here comes Pa and Mr. Drysdale.
I'll pick that varmint off like I picked a bodkin off a rail fence.
Hey, what in the world are you doing?
Guarding the decoy, Pa.
Ravenswood, you Boston Yankee, bear your head in the presence of our flag.
See, our flag?
My family came from Tennessee.
Mine did too. Jed, I always did like this man.
Why, sure, Granny, and he's going to make Sonny do the right thing by Ellie Mae.
What does that mean, Paul?
Going to make Sonny come back here and marry you.
I don't want to marry Sonny.
See, Granny, the whole doggone feud was for nothing.
Not altogether, Jed. Why, we might never have known that Mr. Drysdale here was a fine gentleman from Tennessee. Tell me, ever hear of the Moses family?
Hear of them? Why, my mother's family feuded with them for years.
You mean your mother was a bodkin? Mr. Drysdale, don't ask me why. I just commenced a running.
You heard him. Run, you yellow bodkin, I'm a Moses.
For a city feller, he sure can run.
Like a scared rabbit.
Well, let's go home.
Put her down.
Oh, listen, Granny. I heard you and Uncle Jed talking about what to get me for Christmas. This here'll save you shopping.
Oh, you can't take her home for Christmas. Now put her down. One of these days, I got to have a long talk with this boy.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here?
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Come along and visit with the Clampett family as they take you to their mansion in the hills of Beverly. And when they do, you'll run into a friend of theirs you've met, that good old friend with filter blend, Winston cigarette. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Show me how to play your lap organ someday?
Sure, honey. Like my ma showed me, and like her ma showed her, and her ma before that.
Sure is old, ain't it?
Nigh on to 200 years.
Granny, reckon you can whomp up a mess of spring tonic for old Duke and me? We is feeling like the hindquarters of bad luck.
I know what'll prick old Duke up. Give it to him, Granny?
If he wants it.
Of course he wants it, don't you, Duke? Look at here, Duke. Look at this nice bone. Oh, he must be sick.
Well,
Ain't exactly sick, Elly May. We just both feeling ornery, dragged out, don't give two shucks for nothing. Granny, reckon you could brew up some of that tonic?
Sure. I could brew up a pot of Choctaw root, some cherry bark bitters, some red clover blossoms and sassafras. But I ain't gonna do it.
Why not?
'Cause that won't help what's ailing you and Duke.
What do you reckon we got?
Elly May, you go on outside. I want to talk to your pa.
Yes, ma'am.
It ain't what you got. It's what you ain't got that's ailing you.
Well, what is it we ain't got?
I could tell you in 3 words. Female company.
Female company. Got a house full of females. You, Elly May, Pearl.
I ain't talking about female kinfolks.
Granny, is you suggesting that you want... Granny, me and Duke is too old for that courting and sparking nonsense.
You ain't half too old. And a fine figure of a man, too. A heap lot better than them slick-haired, shiny-shoed, sweet-smelling city dudes.
Talking plumb silly. You gonna make a tonic or ain't you?
I ain't.
Come on, Duke. Let's just go hunting. That'll get our blood stirred up.
Depends on what you hunt.
How'd you like to treat a bobcat?
See?
Yeah, that's all right. We get out in the woods, get to smelling bobcat tracks. Reckon you get the idea?
Well, if you want to get the idea, you go next door to the Drysdales and smell some orange blossoms. I think they're getting ready for a wedding.
Drysdale? Wonder who's getting hitched.
I don't know. Must be some kin of Miss Drysdale's. She's been frolicking around like a chicken in the corn crib.
Oh, happy day. Greetings, all. Mrs. Drysdale.
Margaret, I've asked you not to barge in here while I'm working.
Oh, pish-posh. What's more important than our darling getting married?
Sonny's getting married?
Oh, no, dear. Claude is getting married. Congratulations, Claude.
Margaret, dogs do not get married, they mate.
Milburn, don't be crude. I prefer to consider Claude and his beautiful Parisian bride as entering wedlock.
Parisian bride?
Darling, I told you last week I was having a bride for Claude flown in from Paris. Really, Milburn, you don't listen. All you think about is your silly old bag.
Forgive me, dear. Congratulations, Claude.
Be careful, his nail polish may not be dry. He's just come from the poodle parlor. He had a clip and a manicure and a dye job.
I thought he was a different color.
Becoming, isn't it? And so natural. Only him's hairdresser knows for sure. Oh, Miss Hathaway, I'll need you today.
Oh, what for? A bridesmaid?
Oh, of course not, Milburn. I'll need her as an interpreter. You see, Mademoiselle Denise speaks almost no English.
Very few poodles do.
Really, Milburn, you just don't pay attention. Mademoiselle Denise is the owner of Claude's bride-to-be. She's flying her here personally for the nuptials. Well, let's all go home and meet the bride. Well, don't you want to be there?
Oh, more than anything else in the world, dear, but I'd better stay here and work. After all, I have Claude's wedding to pay for, and soon there'll be other little mouths to feed.
Oh, yes. Isn't that a thrilling thought? Milburn, people won't call me a grandmother, will they?
Oh, of course not, dear. Of course not. I'll call you a nut.
Get outside, both of you. House ain't no place for cleaning guns. I got everything spick and span, and I'd like it to stay that way for a while.
Well, now, look, Pearl, wait a minute. My hat's in there and my box of cartridges.
Here's your hat. There's your cartridges.
I swear to goodness, if she ain't the cleaningest woman. She had her way.
She'd have slip covers on the wall. Don't you let it get you down, then, Duke. This city living is what's got us feeling bottom heavy. Just wait till Jethro gets back. We get him to drive us way out in the woods. Three of us will light out through the tall timber. We'll have us a high old time. How's that sound to you? Jethro better get here pretty quick.
Pardon, messieurs. Est-ce que c'est la maison de Madame Drysdale?
Excuse me, ma'am, but I didn't quite get what you said there.
Is this the Drysdale home?
Oh, no, ma'am. Drysdale Place is next one over yonder.
Yonder?
Behind them tall trees there. Come this way and I'll show it to you. Now, sight twixt them first and second trees there, you catch a glimpse of the Drysdale house. See?
Ah, oui.
Now, you come a mite further, you can see more of it.
Vous êtes très aimable, monsieur. Je suis votre débiteuse.
No offense, ma'am, but you're kind of hard to understand. Where about you from?
Je ne vous comprends pas.
Oh, well, I bet you it's a nice place.
Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
Yeah, well, thank you. Same to you and many more of them. She's a mighty handsome-looking woman. Smelled pretty, too, didn't she, Duke? Duke? Where'd you go, Duke?
Granny! Granny! Yeah, Pearl.
Do you know who's got a secret sweetheart?
No, Pearl. But hum it for me. I'll pick it up.
It ain't a song, Granny. It's Jed. She's got a lady friend, and she's pretty, too.
Well, the old rooster took my advice.
Hey, Granny, hey, Pearl, look at old Duke. He's got a new friend.
Well, by dingies, they both took my advice. I reckon maybe I'll take it next myself.
Paul, have you seen Duke's new friend, Cotton Patch?
Well, no, I ain't. Come on up here and let's take a look at you.
She pretty? I named her Cotton Patch because her hair grows in clumps.
I reckon it was clipped that way, Ellie Mae, but the feller that done it must have had the clippers in one hand and a jug in the other. He missed the biggest part of her.
Oh, Duke sure has took a fancy to her. He dug up 4 of his best bones and give them to her.
Well, she done a lot for Duke, too. Before she come along, Duke was feeling lower in a snake's belly in a wagon rut, but look at him now.
Yeah. Oh, look at this here collar that Cotton Patch was wearing. I was afraid she'd catch it in the bushes running after Duke, so I took it off.
Ain't that fancy. Duke, are you sure you ain't after that girl just for her money?
Reckon them's diamonds, Paul?
Might could be. Ellie Mae, this dog belongs to somebody. Somebody that sets great store by her, too. Folks don't just get...
Colette, quel homme merveilleux. Vous avez trouvé mon chien bien-aimé.
I reckon this must be the party that owns Cotton Patch. I'll put her in the car for you, ma'am. There you are, ma'am.
Granny, I tell you, I seen it with my own eyes. Jed and this handsome-looking city woman walking along, arm in arm, just like they was a pair of lovers. Oh, that sly old Dickens. Where was they? Right out front there and in broad daylight. Come on, I'll show you. Right where they was.
Pearl Bodine, shame on you. You gonna spy on your own cousin?
I sure am.
Me too.
Oh, monsieur, je ne sais pas comment vous remercier, mais peut-être que ça vous démontre mes vrais sentiments.
Say, ma'am, here's something I reckon you'd like to have.
Oh, monsieur, je vous remercie encore une fois, 1000 fois merci. Merci, mon ami.
Did you see what he give her?
A diamond choker.
Yeah, must have cost old Jed a fortune. Chickers, here we come.
Man, this place is shining.
Hey, Granny.
Yeah, Pearl.
Up and you had a beau driving up in a fancy car and a hugging and a kissing you. Wouldn't you want your kinfolk to meet that beau?
I sure would, Pearl. Especially if I was giving that beau expensive presents.
You mean like a diamond choker?
That's what I mean.
You know, I hear tell that French women is real fond of jewelry.
If you two are trying to make something out of what just happened outside, you can leave off before you get started. All I was doing was returning that lady's dog, and that diamond choker was the dog's collar.
Say, Granny.
Yeah, Pearl.
What do you reckon that red stuff was smeared on Jed's cheek?
I reckon he cut himself returning that dog.
Either that or his lady friend scratched herself on his whiskers when she kissed him.
That must be real love, Pearl, if you can kiss a man with a crop of stubble on his face like that.
You better believe it, Granny.
Here we are, the bridal suite. I do hope you like it. I decorated it all myself. I used as much French silk as I could find. The orange blossoms are from our own tree. And these are Claude's trophies.
Ce sont à Claude. Ah bon?
Well, if everything is in order, I'd like to have Claude come in. He's never seen the bridal suite, nor his bride, of course. It's bad luck.
La chambre est-elle confortable? Ah, bien sûr.
Mademoiselle Denise is delighted with the appointment.
Marvelous! I've arranged with the butler to release Claude as soon as he hears the music. I'll start the record now. This is such a beautiful moment. I just know I'm going to cry. Come, Claude, you handsome groom. Your lovely bride is waiting.
It's that horrible hillbilly bee.
Jed, came home quick as I could. We going hunting now?
You go, Jethro. I don't feel much like hunting.
But that's why you said you wanted to go. You said you and old Duke was feeling all dragged out and ornery, and you wanted to go hunting to get your blood to stirring. That's what you're saying.
Well, I ain't saying it now. Why don't you go ahead without me?
But I don't need to go hunting to stir my blood. It's already stirring.
Well, now stir it some more.
How come you keep turning away from me, Uncle Jed? Done shaved. Hey, Ma, Granny, Ellie Mae, come see Uncle Jed shaved in the middle of the day.
Jethro, hush. Ain't you never seen a man with a shave before?
Not you. Not unless there's a wedding or a funeral to go to. Looky yonder at Uncle Jed.
Great clouds of buggy dust.
He done rolled off his stubble.
Trimmed his mustache.
In the middle of the day.
tarnation.
Look at his hair. Oh, you're pretty. Ain't it stylish?
It's got smellum on it.
Things have come to a sorry state when a man can't shave his face and comb his hair without his family cackling like a bunch of chickens at a new worm.
Why, Cousin Jed, that ain't a nice thing to call your sweetie.
Jed got a sweetie?
City woman. Talks foreign. Drives a sporty car.
Dresses to the teeth.
Wears jewelry.
Gives to her by your Uncle Romeo. Oh, I mean Jed.
Diggity.
Oh, am I gonna have a new mom?
Oh, you ain't. I ain't gonna listen to more of this nonsense talk. Howdy, ladies.
Mademoiselle Denise, Monsieur Clampett.
Nous nous connaissons.
Oh, you two have met.
Yes, ma'am.
Mais Monsieur Clampet a changé.
She says you look different.
Oh, shucks, just 'cause I mowed off my whiskers and combed my hair.
Very becoming. Oh, will you keep Duke here? He's upsetting the wedding ceremony at the Drysdales.
It ain't her that's getting married, is it?
Oh, no, indeed.
Monsieur, je vous préfère comme vous êtes, sans barbe.
We have to hurry. Now, you will keep Duke here.
Yes, ma'am.
Monsieur Clampett, garderez le chien ici.
Ah, vous êtes toujours si aimable et obligeant.
Mademoiselle Denise is calming the bride's nerves. They'll be right in.
Good, good. This delay is so difficult for Claude. I hope he doesn't get one of his migraines.
Well, the perfume.
I want to eradicate every vestige of that horrid beast from next door. Claude must never know.
What in the name of FHA is this?
Oh, you've come for the ceremony.
No, I've come for my secretary. Margaret, this used to be my den. And there's where my TV set was.
And now it's a love nest for Claude and his beautiful bride. Milburn doesn't it thrill you?
I can hardly stand it.
Oh! This is Mademoiselle Denise, and this is my...
Yes, we've met. Come on, Miss Hathaway, let's get back to the bank.
Oh, no, dear. Claude is about to meet his new bride. Would you like to give her away?
Can I give them both away?
Oh, dear boy. Darling, you bring Claude in. He'll feel more secure with his daddums at his side.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Oh, the dog next... Le chien de nos voisins, Duke.
I'll close the window so that... Oh, here's the handsome groom. This is a magic moment. Oh, what a cruel blow. Quick, Milburn, call a psychiatrist.
Yours or his?
Is we going hunting or are you going courting?
What you talking about? I ain't going courting.
Then we's going hunting.
I told you I didn't want to go hunting. Now, you go yourself and take Duke with you.
Well, Duke don't want to go hunting. Well, he's outside right now, frisking around with that there white dog that Elly May calls Cotton Patch.
Is she back?
She sure is. Old Duke's happier than a cat at a fish fry. She's running and jumping and just playing around and... What are you holding under the table, Uncle Jay?
None of your business. Now, get out.
Why, you're polishing your shoes. Hey, Ma! Granny, Elly May! Uncle Jim's polishing his shoes and it ain't even Sunday.
Jethro, you do make more racket than a jackass in a tin barn. Claire, this is the nosiest family a man was ever burdened with.
Well, look at them shoes. All fresh oiled.
Fancy new laces, too.
And them's his best socks.
And it ain't even Sunday.
Son, every day's Sunday when you're in love.
Now that takes a rag off in the bush. I ain't in love, and I just oiled my shoes because they were squeaking.
They been squeaking for 15 years, as I remember. You ain't never oiled them.
Young'uns, you go and get outside. Granny and me's got some grown-up things to say.
I ain't gonna listen to no more fools.
Now, Jed, you hadn't ought to fight against romance. You're still young and good-looking.
And you're rich, too.
Yeah. And with that, you don't need young and good-looking.
That reminds me. I dug something out of the mothballs for you. Your necktie and your derby that you wore when you came a-courting Rose Ellen, all duded up and stepping out like a chicken in high oats.
I got something for you, too, Jed. How boiled and starched your fancy courting shirt.
I'm gonna put this stuff back where it belongs, and I don't want to hear no more words about romance.
Where you going?
I'm going out and dig myself a root cellar and crawl in and lock it so I can get a little peace and quiet.
What you say, Mrs. Drysdale?
I said Claude's honor has been besmirched, and I demand satisfaction. Poor Claude is in a state of shock. Now I demand that Claude's bride be returned immediately.
Yes, ma'am. Ellie will bring her right over. Phew. Eddie, you better get that poodle over there fast. I sure will.
Hold on, Ellie Bain. I'm going to take that dog back to the Drysdales, and Duke, you're coming along.
What?
It seems to me that critters ought to have the same right as people to pick their own company. So we're going over there, and Cotton Patch, you can make up your mind who you want to court. Just like I made up mine. Sure did enjoy them victuals.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que vitules?
Food. And thanks a lot for fetching me home. The fine little puddle jumper you got here.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que puddle jumper?
Automobile. Shine just like it was rubbed with possum fat.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que possum fat?
How about a smoke?
Ah, voilà Winston.
Oh, you know about Winston's.
Nous avons aussi le Winston à Paris. Quelle cigarette, si bon, si merveilleux, si magnifique.
I ain't sure just what you said, but I'll bet you was bragging about Winston's. Everybody that tries them does.
Winston goûte bon, comme une cigarette le devrait.
I know what you said that time. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
The Beverly Hillbillies has been presented by Winston. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we hope you will try Winston, because Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly. Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
This enough taters, Uncle Jed?
Don't hardly look at Jethro.
Well, a peep, pretty near 2 dozen.
Better fetch me the peelings. I got a feeling that's where most of the taters is. Doggies.
How's it taste, Uncle Jed?
Pitiful. Maybe them peelings will help. Dump them in.
Doggone, it just don't seem right, us doing women's work, whilst Granny sits in front of that TV set all day.
Ever since she found out there wasn't a washing machine, she ain't been more than 3 feet away from it. She's like a young'un with a new toy.
Like Elly with her new critter. How come she ain't in her doing this cooking?
Jethro, I just don't believe Elly was cut out for fixing victuals. I'll never forget the time she made that gooseberry pie. Ruined our best goose and a whole bucket of berries.
You mean she put together?
It did, and it was a mess, I'll tell you. I got her and Skipper out looking for stuff to put in this here.
Pa, Skipper found some onions.
Onions? Hey, they ought to go dandy in here.
Go on, Skipper, give them to Pa.
Thank you, Skipper. These here Beverly Hills onions ain't got a lot of bite to them. But the tops sure do flower out pretty. Jethro? Wash these and drop them in the pot.
Tops and all?
Well, yeah, we need all the flavor we can get. Where'd you find them, Elly?
Over to the Drysdales.
Did you ask the Drysdales, could you borrow some onions?
Oh, yes, sir, Pa. Miss Drysdale says go around to the kitchen door and get some from the cook. But Skipper found some on the way, and we didn't have to bother nobody.
Fine and dandy. Well, drop them in the pot, Jethro. Don't just stand there sniffing them.
Would you like some more? There's a whole big patch of them.
A few more might help, Elly. That stew ain't got too much going for it.
Come on, Skipper. Let's go pull up some more onions.
How's it going, boy?
Better?
Still pitiful. Even these onions ain't doing nothing. We just got to get Granny to help us.
You ain't gonna pry her loose from that TV set now. This is the time her favorite is on.
You mean that big strapping cowboy star?
That's right. Marshal Quirt Manley, two-gun tamer of the Wild West.
Look out, Quirt! Them rustlers are sneaking up behind you, fixing to shoot you in the back. Look out! Ooh, they got you. Ooh, they got you again. Oh, you're done for now, Quirt. That's it, you dirty coward! Right off and leave him with a back full of bullets! Attaboy, Quirt, after him! Get him! Catch him, Quirt! I can tell you where they's headed, Quirt. To town to hide in the saloon.
Granny.
It won't do you no good to hide in that saloon, you dirty yellow cowards. Quirt will find you. He'll get you.
Granny,
Shh! Yonder comes Quirt, riding like the wind. That's it. That's where they are. Go get 'em. It won't do you no good to hide in that saloon. I told Quirt where to look.
Say your prayers, yellow bellies. I'm coming in.
Is he gonna tackle that whole saloon full of bad men all by himself?
You betcha. Quirt Manley don't need no help. Even with 30 or 40 bullets in him, he's more than a match for him.
He's lighting into him.
no help. Look at them run, the yellow bellies.
He's right smart of a man, all right.
Old Quirt chased them clean out of town.
Next time, I won't go so easy on you. Yes, sir, Granny. He sure is a rip-snorting fighter, old Quirt. Oh, look yonder. Now he's fixing to wrestle his horse.
No, Jed. After a fight, he always hugs old Silver Trigger. And then he rides off into the sunset. See? Here they go.
Fine figure of a man. Sits tall in the saddle. Well, don't he have no sweetheart like Hoot Gibson always had?
No. Ain't no girl good enough for Quirt Manley. He only loves his horse and his dog.
Him and Elly sure hit it off. Both of them being fond of critters and neither one of them having a sweetheart.
Yonder goes the man for Ellie Mae. If he can tame the whole Wild West, I reckon he can tame one wild girl.
Leastwise, he'd have a fighting chance. Whereabouts would a fella go to find old Quirt?
Off into the sunset, I reckon. That's where they always go.
Mighty big place to commence looking.
Sorry, Skipper, but you must not uproot Mrs. Drysdale's prize Bulbocodium vernum. That's the botanical term for daffodil. Now, if you're a good boy, if you're a good boy, Jane has a reward for you. A genuine Quirt Manley cowboy outfit. I bet you like it.
Oh, howdy, Miss Jane.
Greetings, Jethro. And how is my strong, handsome, manly hero today?
Well, you'll have to ask Granny. She's the one who watches him.
Watches who?
Quirt Manley.
Oh, you thought I was referring to the television star.
Oh, I know you're hungry, Skipper. So am I, but this stew ain't nearly ready yet.
Stew? Jethro, what are you putting in there?
Everything I can lay my hands on. It ain't got no flavor at all.
Oh, no, Jethro. Not tea. Oh, you poor dear boy. You need a woman to do this kind of work for you.
That's a fact. You can say that again.
There happens to be such a woman available.
I know, but I don't stand much chance with her.
Would you like her to take over right now and prepare you a delicious meal?
I sure would.
Then drop to your knees, my handsome one, and ask me the question that is in your heart.
Please, will you go get Granny?
Yes! My answer is Granny!
Get up off that floor and stir the stew. Miss Jane, will you stay and have victuals with us, such as he is?
Oh, well, yes, but why not let me do...
Hey, Skipper! Come on, Skipper, let's swing through the trees.
Elly, what are you doing?
We's playing ape. Look here.
Elly, no, please, be careful!
Sure would like to know where to find that Quirt Manley.
Well, if you mean the television star, he lives right here in Beverly Hills.
He does? Could we get him to meet up with Elly Mae?
Well, I'm sure Mr. Drysdale could arrange it.
I sure wish he'd hurry. That little monkey's liable to get himself hurt. I see you got some victuals.
Well, yes, sir, Uncle Jed. Told the fella down at the store about Granny watching TV all day instead of cooking. So he sold me these TV victuals, all packaged up and ready to eat.
Well, that's fine. Now, when Quirt Manley gets here, we got something else to offer him besides that pitiful stew.
Is Quirt Manley coming here?
That's right. Now, I want you to get the truck around back so when he rides up here, his horse won't shy at it.
Yes, sir.
And see your guns clean good. We'll ask him to give us some shooting lessons.
But we know how to shoot.
Not like that, rascal. Granny says he can drop 7, 8 rustlers with one shot. That ain't all. He's got a couple 6-shooters that shoot all day without reloading.
Well, I can't wait to meet that rascal.
What are they scrapping over, Granny?
Little leather pouch, no bigger than that.
What's in it?
I don't know, but there's 22 men tearing each other apart trying to get it.
Mighty big crowd sitting there watching them.
But not one of them has lifted a finger to stop that terrible fight.
That little feller in the striped shirt seems to be trying.
Him? He keeps blowing a whistle and hopping around. The minute he turns his back, they line up and go to scrapping again.
Granny, Mr. Clampett, Court Manley just turned into your driveway.
Court Manley?
Yes, I knew Mr. Drysdale could arrange it.
Court could whoop the whole bowl full of you.
Come on, Granny. Miss Jane, you find Ellie Mae and get her into a dress.
Yes.
That's Quirt, all right. I'd no silver triggers in any place.
What about them 2 gunshots?
Brace yourself, Jed. We're liable to find 30 or 40 rustlers laying out front. Don't shoot, Quirt. We ain't rustlers.
We's friends, Miss Manley.
That we is. How come you ain't riding Silver Trigger? Did them dirty rustlers get him?
We'll help you find him, but I ain't no Court Manley.
Jed, there's only one man like him. Why, he's the biggest, the bravest, the fightingest, the strongest, the hard-ridingest, and the straight-shootingest man alive.
Are you people putting me on?
Who said that? Somebody back here?
That you spoke, Mr. Manley? Oh, yeah. Well, sure it was. I got a sore throat. Sometimes the voice just sneaks out that way.
Well, come on in, Quirt. I'll doctor you.
Ain't got the time, ma'am. Ain't got the time. Still, I'll autograph a couple of pictures for you before I go. There you are. Well, so long now. I got to be driving off into the sunset.
Wait a minute. What about Ellie Mae?
Ellie Mae? Well, sure. There you are.
Mr. Clampett, Ellie Mae is swinging through the trees with Skipper and refuses to come down.
I'll go fetch her down if you can keep Mr. Manley from leaving.
Please don't go, Quirt.
Well, sorry, ma'am, but gotta hit the trail. Well, so long, y'all.
Hold on there, Mr. Manley. My boss, Mr. Drysdale, has been speaking with your boss, the sponsor, and he wants you to stay here and meet Ellie Mae.
Oh, well, in that case, I reckon I could spare a couple of moments.
Bless you, Quirt. Oh, bless you, Quirt. Ellie Mae is the wildest young'un that ever come down from the hills. But if there's one man alive who can tame her, it's big Quirt Manley.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
I wish I was 10 years younger. I tell you right now, I'd give that Ellie Mae a run for her money. I always was partial to tall men. Come on, Quirt. You and me are gonna heft a jug together. Oh, I know you don't drink, but it won't hurt you to fall off the wagon just once.
Ellie Mae, I don't want no more arguments from you. You get up them back stairs and change into a dress.
Well, why can't I wear cowboy clothes like Quirt Manley?
Because a man like Manley wants a woman that's womanly now. Jethro, what are you pouring into the stew?
Cornmeal. Gives it some body.
Now, you sit down and make yourself to home while I run upstairs and fetch Ellie Mae. If you want to see a real rip-snorting fight, turn on the TV. There's 22 fellers are having a real knockdown and drag-out. Of course, you could whoop them with one hand.
Lovely Elly Mae. Simply lovely. Here. I'll go the back way and get your father.
Yonder he sits. That's him, with the broad shoulders and hat. Sits tall in the chair, don't he?
Sure does, Granny.
Wait till he stands up. Your hat will jump right into your mouth. Mr. Manley, this here is Elly Mae.
Howdy do. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Dad! Hey! The rustlers must have jumped first whilst we were out. Look, look!
We could catch him, Granny. They done run off with the best part of it. Granny, I know you've had a cruel blow seeing your hero come apart like that right in front of your eyes, but you can't drown your sorrows in a jug.
I don't take more than a thimbleful, and you know it.
Now, don't fly off at me. By the way, where is your drinking thimble?
Right here.
Granny, how about we all take a nice ride in the truck? A little fresh air might do you some good after a thimbleful of that rheumatism medicine.
I ain't had none of it yet. I don't want to lighten the jug.
How come?
'Cause when I find that Quirt Manley, I'm gonna throw it at
him. Gee, that's the first time I've ever seen a swimming chicken.
Shucks, that's nothing. I got a cat that swims, too. And a rooster that plays dead, a dog that climbs trees, and a turkey that shakes hands.
My goodness, I just love animals like these. That is, the little ones. Big animals like horses kind of scare me.
But you ride like the wind on TV.
Oh, that's not me, Elly Mae. That's my double. He does my riding, shooting, fighting, falling off cliffs and things like that. I have another double who does the deep voice for me. I call him my double-double.
What do you do, Mr. Manley?
Oh, please, Elly Mae. Call me Henry. That's my real name, you see. I'm only on the show because my father's the sponsor. They just use me for close-ups. They say I have a sincere face.
Got a nice face. I like it.
Oh, thank you, Elly Mae. I like your face, too. And now that I come to think of it, I like the rest of you. Did you notice that rhymed?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I really like to do. Make up poems for girls like you.
Well, there goes another one right there.
They just pop out of me at times. Would you like me to make up a poem about a raccoon?
I sure would, and Elmer would, too.
Very well. I like the raccoon because he is so filled with goodness and generosity. Well, look how he gives us his skin for use on our garments and other apparel. In addition, raccoons act natural and don't put on airs, as do skunks and old turnips.
You're up, Granny. Someone here to see you.
Well, I don't want to see him. He reminds me of Quirt Manley. Oh, he's a heap more of a man. Handles a gun a heap better, too. He's the one that ought to be on TV.
Hi, Elly Mae. Hey, excuse me, little fella. Can you tell me where I can find Mr. Quirt Manley? I noticed you was toting his hat for him.
Well, this here is Quirt Manley, Jethro.
Stop joking, Elly Mae. I'm in a hurry. I want to ask him if I can borrow his pretty car to drive around the block a couple times.
Oh, yes, you may, Jethro. The car belongs to my father, so it's all right.
Yoo-hoo! Hey, do you think he'd tear me to pieces if I borrowed his hat, too?
I can promise you he won't.
Mr. Manley, could I have a word with you, please?
I know what you're going to say, Mr. Clampett, and I don't blame you for wanting to shoot me.
Oh, ain't nothing like that at all. I just want to talk to you about Granny.
I guess I must have been a terrible disappointment to her.
She is a mite let down, but I think we can pull her out of it if we all tug together. Now, first off, I'm going to learn you how to shoot a gun, and Elly here is going to learn you how to fight.
I'm afraid of guns, but I might like learning to fight.
hooked in a car like that, especially with me going pert near 30 miles an hour.
I'd do anything to sit next to Quirt Manley.
But my name ain't Quirt Manley.
Don't think you can fool me. I've seen you on television. And I've dreamed of the day when I could get close enough to throw my arms around you and kiss you. My darling Quirt.
But honest, ma'am, my name is...
Your name is what?
My name is Kurt Manley. Fight over me, girls. There's plenty for everybody.
I tell you, Granny, that little feller is a crack shot. He can stand on our front porch and light a match clean out by the front gate with a 6-shooter.
I don't believe it.
Come on out, he'll show you.
Jed tells me you're pretty good with them 6-shooters.
Granny, he's a blue-tailed marvel. He's gonna whip out them guns and bam, 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 light them 3 matches stuck in the ground down there this side of the wall.
I believe it when I see it.
All right.
Where you going?
Oh, I can't bear to watch him. He puts me plumb to shame.
Well, come in shooting.
You count to 3, and I'll draw and fire.
1, 2, 3. Well, I gotta admit, that's pretty good. Why, you ain't even drawed your guns, you little faker, you!
Granny, hold on there.
That little sawed-off faker out of here!
But Ellie's right fond of him. You see, Granny, some heroes is fighters and some heroes is lovers, and I reckon that little cowboy is a lover.
Oh, gosh. I'm gonna get my shotgun and blast the inside out of that lying TV set, and if he ain't gone by then, he's next.
Granny, wait.
Hey, look at there. Look at what I got.
Jethro, where'd you get all these girls?
Well, they think I'm a rich TV star.
Say, if you girls cotton the money, I'll show you how you can divide up that whole roll. He's a little cowboy inside there. All you gotta do is go in there and make a big fuss over him and take on about how cute he is. Will you do it?
Sure.
Uncle Jeff, them girls was mine.
You'll get him back, Jethro, as soon as they show Granny what a ladies' man little Quirt is.
The house is swarming with girls.
Yeah, and you see who they's all crazy about?
You betcha. He's a real star, that little feller.
You got the wrong little cowboy. Now, Granny, don't shoot the TV set.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. And they would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. You all come back now. Here?
This has been a Filmways presentation.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed, a poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude. Oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolks said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Please don't bother me now. Later, later. This is flat Scruggs. You.
Yes?
You assured me that you were not coming in this morning. I took you at your word. And if a secretary cannot trust the word of her employee, then I ask you, whom can she trust?
Gee, I'm sorry. It wasn't my fault. You see, this appointment... Now, wait a minute. You're having a hootenanny in my office, and I'm apologizing?
We are not having a hootenanny. I was merely holding an informal meeting of my folk music appreciation group. And on our own time.
Well, have it some other place. I'm running a bank, not a barn dance. Who are these characters?
Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs, progenitors and acknowledged masters of that style of music known as bluegrass.
Bluegrass, schmoograss. Get all this stuff out of here.
That is something I think you should know. Mr. Flatt and Mr. Scruggs are visiting here from Nashville.
Nashville, Smashville, out.
They are the house guests of Jed Clampett.
Clampett, Schmampett, Jed Clampett? My Jed Clampett? They're staying at his house?
Yes, with their wives. You see, Flatt and Scruggs are old friends of his from back in the hills.
Well, just don't stand there plugging this record player. I want to hear these boys. Nashville, too. Hey, that's my favorite city. Say, those boys are good. Pipe that music to the bank speaker system, and then we'll drive over to the Clampetts and meet Earl and Lester in person.
That's a fact. I ain't seen anything picked that fast since Jethro got in the berry patch.
What do you call that number?
That was Foggy Mountain Breakdown, wasn't it, boys?
That's what we call it in the evening, Granny, but if we play it before noon, it's called the Louise and Gladys wake-up.
Yeah, it's the only way we can get our wives out of bed in the morning.
Girl, that's what we get for marrying city girls.
Well, city or country, I bet that opened their eyes. I'll go get breakfast on the table.
Well, we'll help you, Granny.
I've done had my breakfast, and I'm late for school now.
So long, Jethro.
Yeah, behave yourself.
See you later.
Don't forget your lunch.
Don't worry, Uncle Jed. I got it.
You know, Earl, I don't hear our wives are stirring around up there yet.
Let's give them another blast.
Good idea.
Jed, how about stomping the course this time? Well, I don't know if I can stomp fast as you can pick, but I'll do my best.
Let it go, Earl.
Come in. I see it woke you up, too. Woke me? I think it woke my aunt in San Francisco.
Imagine at the crack of dawn like this. Why, it isn't even 10 o'clock yet.
Well, Louise, that's what we get for marrying country boys.
Yes. But you know something, Gladys? I wouldn't trade our husbands for Cary Grant.
I wouldn't either. We'd be fighting over him constantly. What are you going to wear today?
I don't know. May as well wear our house dresses. I suppose our husbands will want us to continue our cooking lessons from Granny.
Oh, no. I'll never learn how to make those country dishes. You know, I flunked grits and jowls yesterday.
I don't know how I did on my fatback and collard greens. Did you taste them?
Yeah, you flunked.
When Lester and Earl asked us to come to Beverly Hills and stay at a millionaire's mansion, I had visions of upstairs maids, breakfast in bed.
Dressing for dinner and rubbing elbows with movie stars.
So what are we doing? Learning how to make chitlins, granny style.
Oh, do you remember the 3 different kinds?
Are you kidding? I had a chitlin nightmare last night.
What do you mean?
Well, I dreamt I was a chitlin, all 3 kinds. I was hand-slung, stump-whipped, and dog-pulled.
Oh, Louise, we've got to get away for a few days. My aunt in San Francisco. We'll fly up and visit her.
Marvelous. But will the boys let us go?
They will if we approach them right. How's this approach?
I like it. Come across the hall and help me pick out my working clothes.
I think I hear them stirring around up there, boys.
Are you girls out of bed yet?
Yes, Lester, darling.
How soon you be down?
Just as soon as we're dressed, Earl, sweetheart.
Get a move on.
We will, Angel.
I know you boys picked out a couple of sweet ones, didn't you?
Yes, we did, Jed. Sweet and purty.
If Granny can just learn them to cook, we got herself a couple of crackerjack wives.
That's the truth. You can't beat a woman that looks city and cooks country.
I gotta admit, that sounds good.
Say, Jed, how come you ain't married up with one of these pretty Beverly Hills women?
Why, shucks, Lester. These fine, high-stepping society fillies ain't about to jump into double harness with an old country plow horse like me.
Now, we done all right, and you wouldn't exactly call us Kentucky Derby winners.
I tell you, Jed, these city women make fine wives.
That's the truth.
Them lazy women of yours ready for breakfast yet?
Not quite, Granny.
Well, here's some chitlins they made last evening. I thought maybe you'd like to try them.
I would. My wife talked about them in her sleep last night.
Well, shall I throw them out?
No, don't do that, Granny. Earl and me want these.
You do?
You betcha.
Lester, you thinking about the same thing I am?
I reckon so, Earl. Let's try.
You're right. They're dandy.
Chief. Throughout the length and breadth of our land, the artistry of Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs epitomizes the sturdy, vital music of our native soil. Scruggs, for example, has been called the Paganini of the 5-string banjo. In his talented hands, this difficult instrument comes alive with astonishing flexibility and expressive power. And coupled with Flatt's virtuoso handling of the guitar and his warm, authentic vocalizations, this famous team has made tremendous contributions to the unprecedented renaissance of interest in the hardy, fruit-defying music of our native land. Small wonder that I have become an aficionado, and I'm so thrilled at the opportunity of meeting them in person and shaking those extraordinarily talented hands.
Well, howdy there. Come in, come in. Boys, this here is Miss Hathaway and Mr. Drysdale from down to the bank. These 2 young fellas is Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs. I reckon you heard about them.
Heard of them? Why, I'm an aficionado of their music. And I am thrilled at this opportunity to meet them in person and shake their extraordinarily talented hands. You know, throughout the length and breadth of this country, the artistry of Flatt and Scruggs epitomizes the sturdy, vital music of our native soil.
Why, doggone, Mr. Drysdale, you know a lot about these boys. Why don't you tell Miss Jane something about them?
That's a good idea. Scruggs has been called the Paganini of the 5-string banjo.
You don't say.
Oh, yeah. And coupled with Flatt's virtuoso handling of the guitar and his warm, authentic vocalizations, but why talk about it? Let's listen to this hardy, fruit-defying folk music. There you are, Mr. Scruggs. There's your banjo. I'm screwed. Exactly. Well, you get your guitar, and Miss Hathaway can hear some authentic crabgrass.
Bluegrass?
Exactly. She's catching on already.
I ain't waiting no longer. Everybody to the fancy eating room for lunch.
Lunch? What happened to breakfast?
Too late. Lunch is ready. Now, come on, everyone to the table. Shoo, get.
But Granny...
You two, move on.
But Mr. Flatt, Mr. Scruggs are going to do something for us.
You betcha they are. They're going to get their wives to the table.
We will for a fact, Granny.
Y'all go ahead. We'll be right in.
By the time them city women get up, we'll be having supper.
You know, Earl, I'm commencing to get aggravated at their wives.
Me too, Lester, me too.
Sometimes I ask myself a question, why did I marry a city woman?
Me too, Lester, me too.
Earl, I just got the answer to my question.
Me too, Lester, me too.
Now, boys, put me down, put me down.
You deserve to be carried, Granny. You're the queen of the kitchen.
Yeah, sit here on your throne and we'll send our wives in for another cooking lesson.
Yeah, and if you can learn them to cook grits and jowls like yours, we're gonna write a song about you.
I'll do it. Did you tell them to get into some working clothes?
Yeah, they had some foolish idea about going to San Francisco, but we put a stop to that.
Where did we go wrong, Louise? We should have asked them before lunch. Once they tasted Granny's victuals, it was no contest.
Well, let's forget about San Francisco and go back to cooking school.
No, wait. I can't face another lecture on advanced grits and jowls. There's gotta be some way of playing hooky.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, making me climb up that there tree after you. I just wanted you to meet our company. This here's my bobcat. You want to hug?
Oh, thanks.
Don't be scared. You won't hurt him.
What's the trouble, ladies? Really, May Clampett, you know better than to bring that bobcat in the house. Now get him out of here.
Well, yes, sir, Paul. Come on, Bobby. We'll just climb back up that there tree.
I sure wish somebody'd take that young'un in hand and make a fine lady out of her.
That'd be quite a job.
Not in San Francisco.
I beg your pardon?
Well, Gladys and I could do a lot for her, but we'd have to get her away. From her critters and things.
Yes, to a city like San Francisco.
Well, I got to admit that Beverly Hills ain't done a lot to help her. Oh, but I couldn't ask you ladies to give up your cooking lesson.
Ask us.
Now, in the key of C, for example, the C chord is the tonic, the F chord is the subdominant, and the G7th is the dominant. Of course, I am not possessed of the amazing dexterity necessary to demonstrate the Scruggs style of playing with its flowing, highly arpeggiated three-finger technique, which has been so aptly described as folk music in overdrive.
You don't say.
Yeah. Come on, get the feel of it.
Look yonder, Earl, that banker sure knows how to handle a banjo.
Yeah, let's hear something, Mr. Drysdale.
Well, of course, I don't possess the amazing dexterity necessary to play the Scruggs type of banjo with its flowing, highly arpeggiatic three-finger technique. Incidentally, Earl, my favorite key is C, with its subdominant F chord and its dominant G7.
Man, I wished I knew as much about banking as he does the banjo.
Then what do you do?
Are you boys planning any personal appearances while you're out here?
Well, just one, Mr. Drysdale. We're hoping to play for Jed Clampett's wedding.
What's this?
Mr. Clampett is getting married?
Well, if we could sell him on the notion, that's one reason we brought our wives along. Right, Earl?
Yes, we hope it'll answer this question. Can a man from a little cabin in the hills find happiness as the husband of a beautiful and educated city woman?
You certainly seem to have found happiness.
Pretty near, pretty near.
Yeah, just a grit and a jowl away.
Well, speaking of your beautiful, sophisticated city wives, how did you happen to meet them?
We were playing an engagement in New York City, and we held an audition for girl singers.
Yeah, there must have been 300-400 girls showed up.
And Gladys and Louise stood out from the crowd.
They must have had beautiful voices.
You know something, Earl, we never did find out if they could sing.
Chief, that's how we can find a wife for Mr. Clampett.
What?
Well, he's too shy to look for himself, but if Mr. Flatt and Mr. Scruggs hold another audition right here, he'll meet dozens of beautiful girls in spite of himself.
Say, that's a good idea.
Now, hold on. Their wives might not think so.
Yeah, they know we don't need a girl singer.
Yes, that's right. With their wives around, there might be trouble. Oh, that's too bad.
Sorry to be so long getting Elly out of the tree, but I don't climb as spry as I used to.
Pop says you're taking me to San Francisco.
Well, yes, if our husbands will let us.
Well, let's go ask him.
You do the talking.
Be glad to. Now, come on, Elly Mae. Go on upstairs and get yourself packed. Say, Lester and Earl, your wives here like to go to San Francisco.
Hey, that's a great idea.
How soon can you leave?
Well, don't just stand there jawing about it. Get packing.
Thank you.
Jed, you know you ought to have yourself a sweet, pretty wife like Earl and me's got.
Well, I don't get to travel around much like you boys. I don't get to see many women.
You never can tell when you'll run into a bunch of them.
Oh, yes, that's true. The big city's not like living in isolation back in the hills.
Yeah, back there, a feller had to get himself a wife out of a catalog.
Yeah, listen to this song, Jed, and then you'll know how lucky you are. Get you a mail-order bride. A hillman leads a lonely life. A hillman needs a loving wife. A mail-order bride. He's got a mule, he's got a dog, but what he needs from the catalog is delivery of someone to love without fail. Without fail. Without fail by the U.S. mail. She'll help him raise a chicken. She'll cook and sew and bake and have him raise a dick and rub away each ache. She'll help him raise a brand new barn, and then she'll play her ace. She'll raise a little wrangler just to have her around the place. Get you a mail-order bride. She'll burn her brand right on your heart, and you won't even feel it smart. A mail-order bride. As you ride home the long last mile, she'll make you feel it was all worthwhile. You'll be full of pride, so satisfied. You order a mail-order bride.
Jethro, you don't have to drive us clear out to the airport. We can still take a taxi.
Yes, just pull over to the corner and stop.
Shucks, Jethro don't mind driving us.
Uncle Jed wants me to help you with the suitcases.
Yeah, he's almost strong as me.
I'm stronger. If you don't believe me, just feel these muscles.
We believe you. Watch the traffic.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, you know something? That's the fourth fella that's whistled at us.
I wonder how come.
Probably the truck, honey.
Yeah, I reckon. Don't see too many like this.
I'll take a bet on that.
Oh, it's a beauty.
And it drives like a dream.
Hey, I got an ID. I'll drive you all the way to San Francisco.
No, please.
I will. But it's back in the other direction.
No, Jethro. Clear out to the airport.
We have reservations.
Okay. Hey, there must be a lot of fellas going to the airport today. There must be 20, 30 cars following us.
What do you mean they went to San Francisco? I got everything ready for their grits and jowl lesson.
Well, but Granny,
And besides, I was going to throw in another crack at hand-slung chitlins.
But they're doing it for Elly Mae. They'll be back quick as they turn her into a fine big city lady.
How long will that take?
Oh, both of them going at it shouldn't take more than a day or so.
Fine. The sooner the better. Bye. Well, Chief, I've contacted every major theatrical agent. We will soon be inundated by a wave of beautiful, talented girls.
Well, I'll get back to the bank.
But, Chief, don't you think you should stay and look over Mr. Clampett's prospective bride?
Oh, you won't need me.
But there'll be dozens of girls to look at.
Well, you and Jed and Flat and Scruggs can handle it.
Okay.
Well, don't give up so easily. Coax me.
All right, Chief, we don't need you.
I'll stay anyway.
I'll just feel better if we tell the boys we got here all right.
I bet they miss us already.
Hello? May we speak to Lester Flat and Earl Scruggs, please?
Well, if it's about the audition, that won't be necessary.
Audition? For Flat and Scruggs?
Yes, but don't worry if you can't sing folk music. In fact, it isn't absolutely necessary that you sing at all. As long as you're single, attractive, and have a certain amount of, shall we say, domestic ability. Hurry over or you'll lose out. Bye.
What?
What's wrong, Louise?
Did it ever occur to you that our husbands change their minds about this trip very easily?
Well, yes, now that you mention it. Well, I just found out why. They're auditioning girl singers.
What? That's how they met us.
Don't I remember? Come on.
Ellie Mae, we're going back home. Hurry.
You're next, my dear. And good luck.
Thank you.
All right, number 52, your name, please.
Billy Evans.
Evans. Age?
23.
How old?
26. 7.
Next station.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Evans. Now, this is going to be your music audition. Let's hear you hit this note. That's close enough. Next station.
Thank you.
Passed your singing test, did you?
I guess so.
All right, now this is your cooking test. How do you make sassafras tea?
With sassafras?
Pass! Now, let's see you sweep.
All right, ma'am. Thank you kindly. That'll be all. Right out this door, please.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, Jed, what did you think about that one?
Well, it sure beats me, Lester, how you can pick a singer without hearing her sing.
Well, Jed, you know, the finest career that a woman can have is getting married and making a home. Now, what did you think about her as a possible wife?
For who?
Well, you, for instance.
Now, Lester, you've been edging around that question. I think I ought to tell you something.
Yeah, what's that?
If I ever do get married, I want to keep my wife here at home. I wouldn't cotton to her traveling around with your foggy mountain boy.
Gladys and Louise just came in.
Tell them to get in line, Chief. No special favors.
Where are our husbands?
There's mine.
And there comes mine.
Well, look yonder, Lester. Your wives is back.
Yes, so long, Jed.
Lester Flat.
Gladys. It's good to have you back, darling.
Darling me. Since when do you need a girl singer?
Well, now we don't that you and Louise are back.
That's right. Girls, sing Mail Order Bride for Mr. Clampett.
And, Jed, we hope it'll give you an idea, because Earl and me just went out of the wife-finding business.
Get you a mail-order bride. A hillman leads a lonely life. A hillman needs a loving wife. A mail-order bride.
He's got a mule, he's got a dog, but what he needs from the catalog is delivery of someone to love without fail.
Without fail, without fail,
by the U.S. mail. Get you a mail order bride. She'll burn her brand right on your heart, and you won't even feel it smart. A mail order bride. As you ride home, the long last mile should make you feel it was all worthwhile. You'll be full of pride, so satisfied. You order a mail order bride.
Now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. You all come back now. Here.
This has been a Filmways presentation.